hello, hello. I do have the chat box in the right place, but it's not doing anything. So that is why you're not seeing the chat box do anything. Because it literally ain't doing nothing. There we go. Of course. But of course, I'm getting pied. Of course I'm getting pied. Of course I am. That's the end of Mythos? The end of the old way, the old Mythos, yes. Because Trey Legacy is in control of Mythos now. And I think he's going to be making some much needed changes. I think so. I hope so. So hopefully, it is the start of a new area of Mythos, a new thing of Mythos, and the end of the old Mythos. And hopefully, whoever is alleged to have harassed and doxed Hades can go to hell. 3 romance anime, one of which is BL anime, the other guys say, yes, that's exactly the one we were talking about last time. Yep. That's when I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it has a good premise, but I'm not into the whole BL anime thing. I had no issues with it existing, because fuck, just like a shonen anime, you know, serves a purpose and all that kind of stuff, so does BL anime. And I will say this, some of them have really good plots, and I'm not talking about, I'm not like saying a euphemism for sex. I'm saying plots, like the actual plot behind the stuff, the actual story. Some of them are really good. So good that, in fact, before I had watched, I forget which one it was, one BL anime, and I just skipped the scenes that I didn't like, but because of the fact that it had really good story. Like, I won't judge it on the fact that it's 2 guys having sex. I'll judge it on the merits of its story. And the one that I stopped watching, which is the one that you're watching right now, actually has a good story. So I will give it that. So yeah. Let's see if these things updated. Whatever. Make sure this shit updated properly. But yeah, today is another day with more news and more shit and more stuff going on. Okay. That's why it didn't let me update it. It doesn't like the word turd. I was wondering why I couldn't update it. Freaking, I have to leave it as turd day because Twitch doesn't like the word turd for some reason. I find it funny. It's like a fucking 5-year-old. It's fucking weird. Well, whatever. Yee. It is what it is. There you go. There's your box. But we are moving on to some stuff happening here for Off-Kai Expo, specifically. Because, well, Off-Kai Expo has popularity. We'll just say it has some popularity here and there. It is absolutely something that people do enjoy. So let's take a look here. First BL anime no longer made uncomfortable by 2 guys in a relationship. Okay. Well, I'm good that you're now no longer in that whole stage where you are made uncomfortable by that. It's just like for me, I just don't want things getting in the way of the plot. Like if there's too much like female sex stuff, like female on male sex stuff or female on female sex stuff, I'm like, God damn it, dude, just get to the story. I'm weird that way. Most people be like, oh, boobies. I'd be like, yeah, okay, but the boobies are taken away from the plot. I want the plot, god damn it. I want an escape, and boobies aren't an escape for me anymore. Maybe when I was like 18, but not anymore. I'm like, give me a plot, god damn it. Give me a good plot or cool characters or characters I can vibe with. You know, that's what I care about more. Stop with the sex. Stop with that shit. I mean, there can be some sexual tension. That can make anime kind of fun. But like when it's too much, like there's some that are meant to be that way, like interspecies reviewers. That one's like okay, but that one's still funny. They kind of put, you know, some effort into it being like, okay, there's sexual stuff, but you know, not too much. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I feel. I mean, most people would be like, "Oh, boobies." I'm like, "Fuck, dude." Okay, if you decided to go boobies instead of plot, I'm gonna drop your thing, because if I wanted boobies, animated boobies, I go to hentai. You know what I mean? If I wanted anime boobies with no plot, I'd go to hentai. If I'm an anime because I want plot. Question you were talking about would fall into R18 category. Yeah, it would. It would. The interspecies reviewers did have a censored version, which would still be, which I think was the one that was allowed either on TV Tokyo or whatever, and it was absolutely like the uncensored version was R18, but they did have a censored version of the interspecies reviewers, which I always found interesting, honestly. YouTube is watching us, yes. All right, let's talk about Off-Kai real quick. Off-Kai is a VTuber convention. It is something that's going to be happening in San Jose, California, which is Northern California, near San Francisco. People have issues with it being in that area, of course, but they've decided that is where they're going to be. It says, where online friends meet. We're a nonprofit organization bringing events to the Bay Area. The reason why we are talking about them today is that they have put something out. We received reports of accounts pretending to represent Off-Kai Expo. Please stay vigilant and don't click on suspicious links. This should be a given anywhere, anytime that you're on any place. Don't click on suspicious links. A lot of times you will have something on the top left in the actual bar. You'll have it on the left side of the where you have the website bar, the address bar. It'll have either a shield or something like that that'll tell you if the SSL certificate is safe, if it has been registered, and if it is an encrypted thing. That way you can tell if it's registered to something in China. You're going to tell that it's not Off-Kai Expo. But in general, don't click strange links, period. Beware of fake accounts. We've been made aware of some of the phishing emails and fake social media accounts coming from people pretending to be representing Off-Kai Expo. You should have double, even triple check. Our official emails all come from name a department at Off-Kai Expo. And remember, even there, they'll have Off-Kai in either using a 0 instead of an O, or some other weird forms of trying to trick people. They absolutely will be doing that. Absolutely will be doing that. And find our official social media accounts on our website, Twitter at Off-Kai Expo, Instagram at Off-Kai Expo, Blue Sky, etc. All these are there. And here is the official site where you can go through. It says join the team, volunteering, what is Off-Kai Expo. Don't forget our socials. These are where you can find their official socials. So do not go anywhere else. If someone is contacting you here, you go and contact Off-Kai themselves and ask if there was something from them, and they will investigate themselves and see if it was actually something there, and they can help you on those socials themselves. Just be very, very careful nowadays. You get all the Off-Kai accounts should be verification marks as well. Believe they should be verified. They should all be yes. Mythos isn't going anywhere. Tectone was booted a while ago. Mythic isn't going anywhere. I mean, Mythic is not going anywhere. Luckily, Tectone was booted. About the Tectone thing, there's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of things that are like, I had Eva contact me, Elfire Eva. She knows more about the family law stuff. She knows more about all that kind of stuff, and she messaged me to let me know that there are certain inaccuracies happening in the reporting so far from a lot of people at Tectone. Family courts are very, and I know that because, I have a family member who's going through the whole family court system to make sure he keeps custody of his son. And they are very, and I do mean very lazy in the way they do things. What I mean by that is that they believe the woman 100% of the time. Now, there are many situations where a woman is not lying, where a woman is not making things extreme. And I am not one of those that's like believe women automatically, but I'm also not one of those that's like don't believe women because a couple of people did something bad. If the person has enough evidence, believe them. But that is the important part. That is the key part. Enough evidence. The specific court, according to what Eva was telling me, the specific court and a specific judge has an 80% believe women record. In the sense that 8 times out of 10, you will not be listened to if you're right and you're a man. It will be given, whatever it is, will be given to the woman. That specific court itself also, in general, has an 80% rate against men. So 8 out of 10 times they won't believe the man. Even if he's a victim of domestic violence, 8 out of 10 times they won't believe the man. That court is extremely biased, and that's the court that Tectone went through. So it remains to be seen if he's going to be doing something, because what you can do in a lot of these courts is you can say that there was a mistrial, there was a miscarriage of justice, and that you believe that there was bias involved, and that's where your appeals will go through. And if you do believe that there's a need to change of venue, you can request that. It may not be given to you, but you can request a change of venue, usually, when it comes to these things. So it does seem that the reporting was a bit off, and there is a huge bias when it comes to against men when it comes to that specific court, which sucks. It absolutely sucks, because bias sucks in general. Bias should not exist in general. It should be the evidence should speak for itself. The evidence that is there should absolutely speak for itself, and it should not be seen as trying to hide anything or trying to put anything differently. If you have correct evidence to prove your side, you should not be seen as causing too much of trouble if you do that. No worries. See you soon, Luna. You shouldn't have bias in the rule of law. But we are humans. There are inherent biases. Like, for example, if I was a judge, there would be inherent biases. You're supposed to check your biases at your door the best you can and just go by the rule of law. But every single human being has inherent biases in the way that they are. Period. It's just, unfortunately, it's an unavoidable thing when you are a human being. Hell, even AI, since it was created by humans, has inherent biases involved in them by whatever creator they had or whatever data they are getting. Jessica, welcome. Thank you for being here. We are in the news section, so I apologize if I don't react as quickly as I normally should, but welcome. Thank you for chatting in here. One thing I want you to let you know, you are very welcome to just lurk. If you are a lurker, you're a person who doesn't chat very much in a stream, you will not be seen negatively here. You will not be called out here, anything like that. You are welcome to be in here however you want, whether it's lurking. I have a lot of lurkers in here, have a lot of people who don't chat very much, and that you guys make the channel work. You guys are the ones that keep the channel going. It says, Mythic Talent, you do remember it's a subsidiary of One True King, OTK. True. In regards to what's going on there, needs to be patient and wait. Absolutely. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So now I'm going to continue on with the HoloLive story that I have here. Let's take a look. HoloLive is an agency that is under the umbrella of Cover Corporation. Cover Corporation being the corporation that Yago had created in, I believe, around 2018, with Sora being the first one they put in there, then Roboco, Azuki, you had everybody. You had everybody here, Sakura Miko, and then you had Suisei, who came later and became with Azuki in Inaka Music. Why are we talking about them today? They have made a collab with Tsukoshi, which is a Canadian-based website, I would call it. A website that is a retailer of many things here. Many products that you can see right here of different, it seems more to be either cosmetics or health-related things. And what we're talking about now is HoloLive, a pop-up shop and an event in Toronto. Toronto, good news. We're extending the HoloLive pop-up event to February 15th. Have fun with photo ops, card trading, authorized merch at Tsukoshi. And this is their event news article here. You asked, we listened. For February 1st to 15th, HoloLive is bringing the ultimate pop-up experience to Tsukoshi. Join our Scarborough Town Center and CF Toronto Eaton Center locations for photo ops, card trading, and restock of authorized merch you won't want to miss. And here we have Strike a Pose with some of HoloLive's most iconic talents. Pitching Usada Pekora, Hoshimachi Suisei, Shirakami Fubuki, Takanashi Kiara, and Mori Calliope. Display talent may vary between locations. Card pulls and trading station. Head over to the card trading station to grab official cards and trade with fellow fans. Build your ultimate deck. Restock authorized merch. Level up your collection with restock of official Hololive merch, from plushies to standees to keychains to badges and more. Whether you're repping your Oshi or gifting Bestie, there's something for every collector. Now, I did go to one in Tokyo. I went to a pop-up shop in Tokyo because I recently went to Tokyo for about a week from around the 17th. Let me see where I left off. Yes, the throws are something that is available. I made sure to keep them active so that they will be available. You're good. You're good. They're there for a reason. They're there for a reason. Don't feel bad for using it. In Tokyo, because I recently went to Tokyo for about a week. There we go. Okay. For about a week, January 17th to 25th, I believe was the time that I was there. They do have wonderful things there. And I think this is just going to be regular stuff. It's not going to be anything specifically tied to Tsukoshi, like any specific Tsukoshi merch. The thing that will happen, though, is because it is being shipped from Japan, usually, or US or wherever, it's going to be a bit higher price than if you would have gotten it directly in Japan. So just expect for a little bit higher prices because of shipping and other things that are being factored in. But still, enjoy the merch and enjoy your time there with other like-minded friends and, of course, Hololive fans. Like I said, you good. You good. No worries there. VGen.co. I did want to have that there. It says Hololive was founded in June 2016. Okay, by Tiago. Doesn't know anyone realize he is 52 years old. Means, by the way, guys, he started at age 43 years old and he started Cover Corp. Yep. He definitely did. Now, VGen, as you may or may not know, is a site where you can, it started basically with people wanting to have a place where you can get different things. You can see here, you can get different commissions. Artists can ply their trade there without the risk of, you know, Fiverr used to have a lot of AI and Fiverr had a lot of scams going on. So they wanted to have something where people can do that for VTubers primarily without scams and without AI or worrying about AI in any way. So the issue is, with all of that, there are still going to be scams out there. And those scams are going to be strong and are going to be there until they are caught or reported or what have you. In this case, they have been reported by Ravenna from VBimbo. There's a new scam going around VGen and Discord. Scammers are going through portfolios and reviews on VGen and trying to add those customers on Discord. They then try to have the customer commission them here because they have an issue with their VGen. If an artist you commission randomly adds you on Discord, reach out to them on VGen or their socials and report the scammer's Discord account. Stay safe out there. By the way, what is VGen? Some people don't know what VGen is. It says, why do people do this? Can't we have anything nice? No, unfortunately, when there's money to be made, there are going to be people who are going to try to screw around and try to mess with people trying to just have something fun. Of course, when there's fun, it is going to be rejected and it is going to be destroyed by somebody out there trying to make a quick buck, unfortunately. I've experienced this. After weeks of not responding, they eventually switched profile pic and name to a different artist. So yeah, they did switch to a different artist, and that's how you can tell that they have done this type of stuff. I always had a few to reach out to me on Discord, and every time I messaged the artist of VGen to confirm it was them or not. If not, then I reported and blocked them. No, a new scam, bro. Why? They're doing it on Etsy too. Always contact the main account you commissioned from and ask. If they don't respond, then maybe it's true. Still be careful. You can add Fiverr to the pot. I had some person impersonating artists I worked with before trying to get my contact list. Like I said, wherever there's money to be made, it's going to happen. Just always double check with the artist that you had done work with, that you had commissioned before, in order to make sure that you now don't have that risk of, you know, it being something negative again, or them taking your money and running, or just giving you some AI slop. Always remember to double check the actual profiles, like I said before. Just be very careful of this. If you're going to be using VGen, it is a wonderful system, a wonderful place. As you can see here, a lot of people are on here. A lot of good artists are on here. I've had very good commissions come out of this place. But just do your due diligence and be very cautious. And yeah, that's the main thing. It's like, I guess use common sense, but even if you use common sense, there is, like I said, the risk of it going bad, of, you know, shit hitting the fan and things not being so great. So that's always a risk. It is absolutely something that you have to watch out for. And I do that myself. Like, in general, if you contact me through Discord, I'm just gonna wait for, like, in general, what I've done is that I wait until things are fixed or what have you, and I make sure that I like I said, I just wait until things are fixed, whatever those things may end up being. I wait until they're fixed. I wait until things are a bit better, and that way, you know, things are going to be better on the all ends. So what I'm supposed to be doing... Oh, fuck! Okay. Okay, there we go. I just double checking something, see if I'm going to be putting that in my next video. And I think I will be. Just because. Means, by the way, guys, I started the agency, was 43 years old. I started Cover Corp. Says, Mr. Manager, welcome. Sat along doing stuff. Wanted to make sure pay attention to both chats. By the way, my name is Akira. But thank you for introducing yourself on the Twitch side. New too, first live, love his vid, so I thought, why aren't I following him? I really, truly do appreciate that. And Jessica, remember one thing. In this community, your voice matters. So if I say some shit that's stupid, and you consider it stupid, and you want to make constructive criticism on my videos, go ahead. You've seen people do it before, and I have no issue with that. Because my takes may not be your takes, my takes are my own, but sometimes they are either uninformed or just shit takes. Nice anime girl. And yeah, any new update on the VTuber ovulation thing? The VTuber ovulation thing, it got shut down for a little bit. It came back. They now have a way for you to get VTubers removed, get yourself removed if you're a VTuber on there, and get VTubers removed if you so want to. What I mean by that is exactly as it sounds. If you know somebody or you are a VTuber who is on that ovulation thing, then you can get yourself removed. Luckily, they've added that. They didn't have that before. Why didn't they didn't have that before? Fucked if I know. But they have that now. So at least that's something that exists now. Like I said, why they didn't have it before? Don't fucking know. They should have had it since the beginning. Why would it be allowed up? Because it's not technically breaking any TOS of any of the places. It's just weird. That's why it's allowed up. Because, like, it's not breaking privacy either, technically, because all the things are public. But, like, it is nasty. It is weird. It is weird. It honestly is weird. Because someone is... I thought before I thought it was just like a crawler. You know how people can create like a web crawler to grab data and just put out on a website. It turns out people are actually going through and submitting these things to the site. That makes it way different. Like, I was okay with it. I was like, whatever. Now I was not like I'm perfectly okay with it, but I was like, it's not such a big issue. When it was just like a script or a program that you created. Even then, it's like, ew. But if it's a program you created to do that, it's like, okay, whatever, it's a program. It's not a human being doing it. But if it's a human being doing it, dude, you're spending all your time on the wrong stuff. Told me about it, was like, what the fuck, humanity's cooked. Well, yeah, you know, horny people. Some people are definitely gross. Added that they can't get in trouble when agencies like mine reach out to them, have talent stars on the website. Yeah. Because they're going to be, like, for example, there's some HoloLive people that are on there. There can be some Nidhi Sanji people that are going to be on there eventually. If they aren't there now, then they will be later. So the agencies need a chance to be able to have that removed, just like with anything. Like, even with copyright stuff, basically treat this as, like, copyrightable stuff, because it can make the individual that you're working with, the content creator, it can make them look bad. It can be a bad thing to have in general. It can be just something, if they don't want it, they should have the right to be able to get it removed. Just being honest. If they don't like it, they should absolutely have the opportunity to get that shit removed. Because, like, yeah, I mean, some people are funny. Like, Bonnie Barkswell used it as a reason to make a stream. She's another VTuber. She made a stream where she was like, let me teach you about what periods are. Because some of you guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Let me show you what periods are. She actually made a stream about that. She actually made a stream about that, which is interesting. I'm just going to say that. It's very interesting. But, it's funny. Because, like, okay, she decided, like, all right, people are being creepy. Let me correct them on their creepiness. And let me just show them what it actually is from a woman's point of view. You know, that type of thing. Which is actually, that's awesome, in my opinion. That's actually good. That's actually, it will, I mean, some people are still going to be creepy. Just going to be honest with you. Some people are still going to be creepy. Some people are still going to be weird about it. But if it can change one or two people's minds, in my opinion, that's a good thing. In my opinion, that's an effort worth taking. You know what I mean? So it really will depend. But that's the way I see it. I see it as something good to do. Definitely a good thing, yes. Especially, you know, coming from a woman. I'm not a woman. I'm a guy. So I have my thoughts on it. But it's like, I don't have a uterus. I don't go through that stuff. So, and I've, you know, more than likely the people who are finding it like extremely troubling and stuff like that have probably been sexually harassed before by people. And that is why they respond the way that they have. They have had bad experiences, as I'm sure every woman has. I'm lucky, yes. But, we you guys have your balls inside, we have our balls outside, is the way I like to say it. Very delicate there. Like, you can disable us just by kicking us in certain spaces. So, yes, you can disable us for a long time. And we can get prostate cancer. Well, you guys can get ovarian cancer, that's true. You guys can get, the cancer just fucking destroys everything. Chad, I'm sorry for interrupting, but Regis Altair from Holostars is having a birthday call. Yes. I find it, the reason why I didn't mention the Regis Altair stuff is because his original video, his original stream of his, you know, birthday stuff was privated for some reason. Don't really know why. It's his own thing, but it was privated. So I was waiting until he has full call-ins. Probably gonna be something I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So yeah. But yeah, it's freaking crazy.
By messages where people are like, should I quit? And I'm like, no. What?
Why?
Don't ask me a question like that so suddenly. What the hell? What the hell? Should I quit? No. I always tell people. Sometimes people just get really in their own head. And I always say, it's not, how do I say this? Okay, I'm just gonna be blunt and I'm gonna say, okay, like, it's not ever really worth, like, quitting a VTuber company, in my opinion. It's not worth it. Like, it'd be better if you just go on hiatus for however long, and then you can come back.
I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain extent.
Why would you burn the bridge, right? Why?
Well, it depends.
Why
it
burn
depends.
The bridge? I don't think anybody would prefer that. Like, usually what I hear in response is like, oh, but if I go on hiatus, like, my fans will just be left waiting for me. And they feel guilty about it. They don't wanna hurt their fans. They don't want their fans to be left wondering where they are. And I'm like, well, I think your fans would rather you still be in the company and occasionally come back versus you leaving.
A website.
Yeah, I think they would rather wait, you know? You. Goodbye, should I quit my job? No! Unless your job really sucks. Mommy way is best. I also always recommend that.
Amina Watson's way is good.
Seriously thinking about it.
A lot of people have been doing that. A lot of different agencies, after the whole Amina Watson thing, have been giving their talents the option to be alumni, to be etc. I've been noticing that more and more. That agencies are giving a chance for people to have a chance to come back for special occasions and things like that. It is... Did you miss the stream? You're good, you're good. Yeah, he's having the call-in thing today. Your birthday today! Thank you. Whoa, Holy shit. Thank you for letting me know. Congratulations on another year that you survived this hellish landscape we call life. Freedom from ad jail. I'm sorry you wouldn't ad jail.
You should consider.
She definitely was a trailblazer. Because after that, Chloe did it too. So yeah, she definitely was a trailblazer. She's like, well, I don't necessarily want to leave the company. I just want to do my own thing. And Hololive was like, wait, you're going to do your own thing and we could still monetize your shit? I'm all in. Look, however nice Hololive is, I love Hololive. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely love Hololive. However nice Hololive is, you have to remember.
And give a little gift.
Salty Dog gifted a tier 1 subscription.
Thank you for that gift, Salty Dog. Jessica, you are now a member of the community. Well, you have a sub to the community at least. That is nice. That is, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that, Salty Dog. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Appreciate that. But yeah, at the end of the day, Hololive is, like I mentioned before, a company that is out there to make a buck. Is that a horrible thing? No. I don't see it as a horrible thing. I see it as just, well, anybody's out there to make a buck too. Honestly. Everybody needs to survive, because the more money they make out of merch and stuff like that, the more that they can make merch, the more stuff that they can have out there. It's always nice. It's always nice to see. It says 20 years, Salvi, 20 years. You've been here for 20 years. I hope you have 80 more years to go. I do. We keep small Ame. Ame also occasionally, as has been doing for, like, I think it was Zeta's birthday, will come in and chat and like be an announcer or whatever. They also have the opportunity to come back for any concerts, fests or anything like that they want to. You're old, 28. I'm older. I'm not gonna say how much older, but I am older. Like, that is the advantage of having that specific situation with the affiliate. But like I said, once it became successful for Hololive, a lot of other agencies, smaller agencies, have been doing that. You're gonna see some of them say they are still citizens. They are blank company citizens still, or something like that. You're going to be seeing that happen a lot now, thanks to the success that they've been seeing with the Amelia Watson thing, the Chloe thing. Hololive is going to continue doing it as well, I guarantee you. Because, I mean, if you can, why the fuck not? I mean, why not? If you can do it and it doesn't hurt your bottom line, which in this case it didn't, because they can still sell Amelia Watson merch, they can still sell Chloe merch, they can still sell all those things. Why not do it? You know what I mean? They're probably not going to be selling like the birthday merch or anything like that, but they're still selling merch, and that's still money in their pocket. And that is, like I said, end of the day, a company, that's what they want. They want to be able to make money. Because even though we're like, soulless corporations, oh my God, they're horrible, blah, 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 blah. That soulless corporation is the one that's keeping your Oshi fed. That soulless corporation is the one that's keeping your Oshi in their apartment or wherever, and it's helping them live their life day to day.
Consider becoming a phase citizen rather than...
Yes. Amelia Watson is still an affiliate along with Chloe. None of them have decided to graduate. They're still affiliates. Adulting fucking sucks. Yes, it does.
Than graduating, because it's not like you can't do other stuff as a phase citizen, And
yeah,
this
like
way,
phase citizen.
your fans...
Phase citizen was one thing that they started doing as well. Phase Connect. So yeah, you can do the affiliate route if you really want to go do your own thing. You can do your affiliate route, because when you're an affiliate, you can still come back to being full time later on. It's keeping your foot in that door to make sure it doesn't get shut from you.
Stay behind, like you can still pop in and see them and stuff. Much better than closing doors. I think it's much better than closing doors. I just don't know why you would take that opportunity away from yourself. But I'm also, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I'm also like the wrong person to come to about this kind of thing, because it's like I think it's deranged. I think it's deranged to give up a spot at FaZe Connect. I think it's, at this point, it's so hard to get into FaZe. There's so many applications. There's so many people that would give up everything to be here. Why would you give it up? Why would you give it up? Especially when you don't have to like hard give it up, right? Like you always be like a FaZe citizen or something, you know? It's just, I don't know, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. If I was a corporal at heart, I am a corporal at heart. Opportunity of a lifetime. I think so, yeah. Sure, FaZe Connect is...
I mean, for Nyana Banyana / Anya Nyabis, she herself said this was an opportunity of a lifetime. That is why she stopped being Nyana Banyana. Because this was her opportunity of a lifetime. She had been doing concerts and other things like that. And this was something that she just could not resist. She could not give up the opportunity that she was given here. And she realized that all will come with sacrifices as well. But those sacrifices are worth it in the end if it gives you the reach that FaZe Connect has. Yes, FaZe Connect didn't have that reach 3-4 years ago, but it does now. And it does help its talents, whatever talents they are. It helps them in getting those projects off, off the ground floor. And of course, they're not going to make projects happen that don't give them money. Again, they're a corporation. They need to keep the lights on in order to be able to feed the people who depend on them. But, yeah. Fo told me not to be in a corporation, just be indie. They said you have more freedom. You do. You do. You do tend to have more freedom. I think I remember Rita Solitaire and Kobo, brother and sister. They're not IRL brother and sister, but they are brother and sister in the agency. That's the lore that's going around. But when it comes to agencies like that, you can't paint with a broad brush. You can't paint every agency with a broad brush. That's going to be horrible. Agencies are absolutely going to take from you. They absolutely are. They were going to require certain things from you. Absolutely. Without a doubt. No one can tell you that, oh, it's going to be perfect in agency. No. You're going to have things you want to do that the agency itself is not going to want to let that happen. But I will use Cleo Aite's word. Oh, FaZe and FaZe Clan. I'll use Cleo Aite's word, who recently came in as a FaZe invader. She said, while being in FaZe, she tried to contact an artist herself. That artist didn't answer. It's an artist she wanted a commission for, had a queue and all that kind of stuff. They didn't respond, not even in putting her in the queue. They ghosted her. She tried to contact them many, many, many times. As just Cleo Aite separate. Never answered. Then she talked to FaZe Connect. It's like, hey, I'm getting ghosted by this artist. I really want to, have them do a commission. Can you try contacting them, see if you have better luck? The moment they were contacted by FaZe Connect, they responded. Within a couple hours, how it is. They responded. So that's one thing. As an indie VTuber, you do run the risk of getting forgotten, getting ghosted, because you are not as big as what they want you to be. And it sucks, but from the artist's point of view, you can kind of understand. It is like you never know what opportunities pop up, and if it is a big company, you're gonna want that opportunity. You're gonna want to see that opportunity. It says there's that, unfortunately. Nice, you caught the den. Nice. But yeah, no matter what agency, what it is, there are gonna be people out there who are gonna be like, well, not gonna answer you, but an agency, that's a big opportunity for me. I could be, you know, on the regular roster for them in the future, someone that they reach out to if they want other things. I'm gonna answer them instead. It does happen.
Isn't gonna just hand you tens of thousands of viewers on a silver platter or whatever, like some other companies have been capable of doing. But I mean, talents have been getting like 10,000 plus viewers on like debut streams and stuff, and
yeah, they have.
The amount of support and resources and everything you get is just crazy. And the requirements are so low. Like, if you want to mentally check out, you can mentally check out. I wouldn't suggest it, just because I think you're doing yourself a major disservice. But it's like, it's not like a demanding place to be. It's only demanding if you want it to be demanding. I know I keep overloading myself like a stupid idiot. She's gonna be a phase citizen. She's not like hard graduating. Yeah, but at 6 a.m. impossible. Memory's worth it though. She's worth waking up at 6 a.m. for. Memory love. I didn't realize. I felt kind of guilty. I didn't realize like how long Kaleido has been in Phase Connect. Like Kaleido, the Japanese.
Yeah, each agency does have their own way of doing things. It's very individual. Very individual. Some of the bigger agencies, of course, will take a little bit more leeway in things like that. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. The Cover Corp, Nirisanji, each you know, any color, whatever, they're gonna take a lot more because they give you a lot more. They give you a lot of opportunities, a lot more opportunities.
Branch. It kind of caught me off guard. 2 years, yeah. Time goes by fast. It does go by fast. It goes by so fast. Time be doing that.
I do like Pippa's new look. I do like it. Like brother and sister, yep. Seattle Seahawks. I do hope the Seattle Seahawks win. They only had one Super Bowl win before. Be nice for them to have another ring.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is gonna sound dramatic, but I kind of view graduations as like a reminder of mortality.
Oh god.
Maybe that's a bit extreme, but it's like, I don't know, when a graduation happens, like they're not themselves anymore, right? Maybe they exist in another life, quote unquote, but the opportunities that you had before are now permanently gone, you know? Yeah, it reminds you nothing lasts forever. It's
yeah,
like,
absolutely nothing
I don't
lasts
know,
forever.
it's like, oh, you have to make the most of people's time, you know? You have to make the most of it, because you don't know when...
It is the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. Those are the two going to the Super Bowl.
They're gonna be gone. Nothing lasts forever, positive.
Yep, you only live once.
I don't know. I think nothing lasts forever, neutral. It's just a change of job. I guess for somebody like me, though, where streaming is kind of
It's funny how for a bit, YOLO, you only live once, switch from being you only live once, take care of yourself, make sure you don't do anything stupid, to hey, I only live once, I'm gonna do a stupid shit because I only live once. I don't know when it turned that way, but I remember it turned that way for a while. Hello, Luna. Like, you only live once used to be like, hey, take care of yourself. You only have one life. Be sure to live it the best way you can and the safest way you can. Then it became, well, you're gonna die sometime. Why not make it now? which is the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. Weirdest fucking thing.
whole life. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel very strong attachments to anything outside of streaming. YouTube is all I've ever wanted to do. It's all I can ever
Yeah, YOLO became a big thing for a while.
imagine doing. And so when somebody leaves, like, the immediate sphere that I'm in, it's like, oh, it's kind of like somebody moving away or them straight up dying. I don't know. I mean, I'll cheer her on in whatever she does next, but someone moving away is a more apt description. Yeah, all good things must come to an end. That's life. Not wrong for feeling sad, but you gotta keep on too. Of course. I've been thinking about lately this manga panel. I think it's from Akagi actually, where it's like men will go their whole lives making excuses for.
Yeah, G word is a trauma for a lot of people, but I mean some people do have the decision that they make to, you know, go. And to see the different things. And Mythic is one of the three big yeah, it is. They all do things way
like
differently.
why they haven't done something yet, or why things are unfair, or how someday soon like they'll wake up and they'll really start their story this time, and then on their deathbed they realize that the life that they lived was the real one all along. I don't know, graduations and stuff just remind me of that. It's too close to home. I just had no choice.
Oh god. Yeah, glad someone else.
I'll be more proactive about collabing with some of my kohais. Cause like Saya, I don't think I ever collabed with Saya before she left. It was from Kaiji? I never collabed with Saya. I should collab with all my kohais.
Hello, Nick. Welcome.
It's so strange. It's so strange to see people go. I don't recall, at least. I regret not checking in on memory streams. Just try to talk to them sometimes. Some are very shy. Yeah. One kohai collab every couple of weeks. Maybe. People that have exited phase have continued streaming or not? I don't know if that's fine for me to say. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Other people can give you answers. At least in the graduation sense, are guaranteed another life, whatever form it may take, even outside of streaming. Yeah, good answer. Kinda already did at one point. Even if you exit VTubing, you can remain adjacent. But they're like functionally dead, right? Because like how much are you really interacting as a streamer with somebody that's not a streamer? You know? I guess some people are probably better about that than I am. But I don't have anything to talk about with people who aren't streamers. Or in the VTuber age, like, VTuber sphere. If you're in the VTuber sphere, we have something to talk about, I guess. But if not, I don't know what to talk to you about. I don't know how to connect with other human beings. We can talk about quail. Oh, hell yeah. God, I'm worried about my quail. I wanna go check on him. I can't hear him peeping from in here. My little baby quail.
Damn.
My little quail.
Jeebus. Holy Jeebus. Women
also,
emergency.
I did see this. Sorry. It was this one. Where are you sitting in a... It's a 16-hour flight. If it's a 16-hour flight, I'm not...
Oh yeah, that one there.
I'm never sitting in the middle. I will begrudgingly sit in the middle if I am on a short flight. But as someone who sometimes pees a lot, I always go aisle seat. I hate window seats as well. I don't really like window seats. And middle, I will begrudgingly accept. But I am always definitely getting an aisle seat. So, yeah. 14 and I'll trade with you, but this is also a window seat. I wouldn't want that. I would have to swap with Panko. I don't know where I would pick. Probably 2 or 3. Nah, 8. Well, basically just any aisle seat. I would be fine. 12 seems very easy to pick because you are literally
getting
just
hit again.
isolated. There is no one immediately next to you. You have Panko and I behind you, I guess, and 12. That's the easiest one. I mean, if you want to just isolate, if you're, socially
Jesus Christ, there we go.
You need to sit on the wing. Like, where the wing is of the plane? That's crazy. What's wrong with 9? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with any seat, for the record. There's nothing wrong with any seat at all. Sit anywhere. I would just prefer an aisle seat, so I would be any of these. Or these. You want to be the first to know if the engines are blowing up, so wing seat is for that.
Jesus Christ.
To be honest, I don't think I would. I think if I saw the engine...
Jesus Christ, you have to try to pilot on like the Leaning Tower of Pisa or something.
Even though I
Jesus Christ.
do know that planes can fly with... whilst losing an engine, I would still panic, I think. If I saw a plane break like that, I would still definitely panic. That said, every time I fly, I do kind of have to do like the... I don't know if this is me being a worrywart, considering the sheer amount of flights that I have taken in my life. It's quite a lot. But, like, realistically, when it comes to flying, it does feel like you just kind of have to accept if anything goes wrong. It is completely out of my hands, and I do not get a say in whether I live or die. There is realistically very little that I can do in this thing.
True.
So you just kind of have to put
true.
a lot of hope into the pilots to make sure nothing bad happens, I guess. So yeah, it's one of those weird things where you just have to like hope. I'm not a super nervous flyer. I do get a little bit, I think, anxious on the landing.
I mean, understandable.
That also applies to riding a bus. Yes, but buses aren't 30,000 feet in the air and also going like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles an hour.
Yep, they are. They're going really fast. Especially if you're on the jet stream, you go really fast.
Whilst, yes, there are traffic
really
accidents, it's... I think I'm less likely to die a horrific death in a bus on the way to work or whatever than I am to, you know, having to deal with anything else. You're more likely to have an accident riding in a car than flying a plane. I know, but that's because the sheer amount of cars on the road versus the sheer amount of flights in the air. I know. I know that statistically, you're more likely to get killed by a shark than die in a car crash or whatever it is. I'm well aware of all the statistics. I know that statistically,
I mean, there are more people here today.
Is safer. It's not the statistics.
I think it's people expect me to get
zero control.
People expect me to
happens
crash out or some shit.
Because I'm not the pilot. I don't get to say. I don't get to do anything if a plane starts going down. I don't get to choose whether we live or die. I'm just a passenger. If I'm driving a car, I at least have control over the actions of the car. Just like in a bus. I know, but a bus isn't going thousands of kilometers an hour. But no, I've been reading up about, every now and then I'll be like, I'll read up about plane accidents because I don't know, I just want to panic. And it's actually quite fascinating, just like the process of how it can happen.
Why would you do that?
Fly because you have no control over the actions. I mean, yeah, it might seem irrational, but yeah, like you don't.
Like, seriously, if you're already a nervous person,
you have no say over
why would you go and look that up?
In a plane. You're completely in the hands of the pilot. On a bus,
I mean, if you're deaf, you're happy.
You
but,
still have.
If you're a regular human being, probably not happy.
Of a few things, like you can easily get off a bus. Getting off a plane does not happen. There are plenty of bus stops. There's only one plane stop, and that's when the plane lands. Also, bus crashes are less dangerous than a plane crash. But we're engaging in.
I mean, in general, unless you're flying off a cliff, then yes.
Dealing with statistics.
I mean,
and blah, blah,
running
blah,
off a cliff, then yes.
Not what I'm talking about. Also, a bus is already on the ground. A bus is on the ground. I can just get off the bus. You can't exactly just be like, I'm getting off the plane, bye. Because if you do that, you have to.
That repeats with wings of. Salty. Yeah, saltiness does get you thirsty.
Anyway, I've reading up about like plane crashes, and I think I've mentioned this one before on stream, but it's a flight from Brazil to, I think, Paris, and basically there were 3 pilots on the plane, the experienced pilot, and then a not as experienced co-pilot. But there was a experienced pilot and co-pilot, and then there was an inexperienced junior co-pilot, who basically after takeoff, the experienced pilot was like, "I'm going to bed, y'all. Good night," and went to have like a rest and left the flying to the pilot and the
that isn't
inexperienced co-pilot.
That is not good.
Anyway, so because of the air conditions outside, the measurements.
Oh no! That ain't good. Chicken tacos. Nice.
It's Air France 47.
That ain't working. What the fuck?
Yeah. The.
Wait a minute. We gotta fix that. Triggers for Twitch. Refresh. For some reason, the audio is no longer working. For the triggers for Twitch, I don't know why. I'm gonna have to take off the controlling of the audio through Streamlabs desktop and just have it on regular situation on the regular one. So we're gonna have to have that there. Let's see if this works now. Still doesn't work. Huh, I refreshed it and everything. Uh-oh, that might mean that the actual site is not working. That might mean that the actual site isn't working. if it's not doing it right now, the site that I use for the triggers might not be working at all. Yeah, it's not working at all. So those, I'm very sorry. It seems like the website is not working at all. So it's not just the sound. It's the website that I use isn't working at all. We're gonna see about fixing that eventually, but goddamn.
The tools that is used to measure the various different things about the instruments, yes, the measuring instruments for the plane basically froze over. Because of that, the inexperienced co-pilot was like, oh, the stuff is saying that we're going down, I'll have to pivot. Basically the readings were saying that they're going down, but they were actually flying straight. And so the inexperienced pilot was seeing that going, huh, that's weird, and then starts adjusting.
Jesus Christ.
And basically, through a series of very unfortunate errors between the two co-pilots, the inexperienced co-pilot adjusting and the other co-pilot trying to
fix
understand what was happening,
shit.
and then eventually the experienced pilot comes in and tries to take over, but the inexperienced, and he, like, the actual experienced captain or pilot takes over at one point and he fixes it. He actually fixes the problem.
Dear Lordy, there you go.
And then
those work.
The co-pilot is just panicking and still has control over the plane, even
what the fuck?
Because you know when it's like they pass control of the plane, right? That's one of the things that they can do is that because they both have they all have the steering wheel, right? In their seats. And basically they passed it over to the experienced pilot, but then somehow the panicking pilot still has control and is panicking. And so he is still trying to pull up. And basically, they just pull the plane up into an almost vertical, like basically pointing straight up, and then it stalls, and then they just collapse. It just stalls, and then they crashes into the ocean, and they all died.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Just absolutely terrifying. They did recover the black box, so if you want to hear the craziest, or most awful, horrifying audio of them panicking in French. With captions,
in French.
You can. Why would you want to hear that? I don't know. Morbid curiosity, I guess.
Some people do have that morbid curiosity.
It's pretty bad.
Let me see something.
I'm coming! I'm coming!
Someone clipped that, of course. Oh god, getting paid to look at anime women. Of course they are.
I haven't tweeted them live.
Hello, motherfucker.
Jowsy, hello. I'm not going to talk about my ovulation cycle. Jowsy, if you want free views for your YouTube clip channel, just go through the Nikkei sponsor stream and just clip my reactions to me seeing giant tits and boobs. There you go. There's your free money.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
I gotta get a closer look. Oh wait. Oh. You have to tease it, right? That's my rules of gacha pulls, is you have to tease it, and if you tease it, you're more likely to get the 6 stars.
Huh?
Oh.
When is that a thing?
What did I just say? You actually have to. There you go. That's a cute sniper looking character.
Nice to meet you.
Wow. Is she wearing like a... It's like translucent. It's like a bubble. She's wearing like a bubble in her chest region. Trying to discern it. Is it like a bubble? Plexiglass? I guess. Surely plexiglass would not be comfortable to have there, right? It's quite interesting. Oh! I got the Yara from the gacha pond.
Yeah, nice.
I got Ruby. She's cute. She's very cute. I will say, it does seem like she wants to put her... She might want to put her bags away if she's going to be on the battlefield. She does have a lot of shopping. And I question the tactical benefit of having so many shopping bags and a gun in the back. But I guess if she's... That's where all the ammo is. Oh, it makes perfect sense then. Never mind. She's adorable. She's very, very cute. I am a big fan of the tooth, like the tooth fang. It's very cute. And her sunglasses appear to be massive. Very big.
Yes, that's why she's looking at the sunglasses. Yes.
Here we go, guys.
Just because of the sunglasses.
See what I mean, guys? It works. You just gotta tease it.
I think
You
that
gotta be gentle.
There we go.
Number 7, I think that was.
Right. I promised to meet with my new teacher today.
So every girl is a robot.
Skirt, the
correct?
skirt is leopard
What
print,
the
yes.
tactical
Under the
advantage
skirt
of
is
having
leopard print
cat
too.
is? I see a lot of women, please, who are big and have big guns.
Yes.
What about her? She's like a small girl with cat ears.
Nicely done.
I said, I guess you could ask the same question of the tactical advantage of having such heavy weaponry, I suppose. So I did
Some heavy
got 3
weaponry,
SSRs
yes.
and 6 tentacles and got the banner character. So strong. This is the power of teasing, guys. That is the power of teasing the bulls. You have to be gentle. I don't see the tactical advantage of fighting in a wedding dress, though.
Oh, there you go. That's a tactical advantage there.
His name is John C.
There we go.
Wow, straight away. Here we go.
I'm Hermione, your personal trainer. Are you ready?
Wow! Holy! I would be in the gym every day if this was my personal trainer. Holy heck.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Wow!
In between pleasure.
Yep, still not working.
Wow!
Hmm.
That is a lovely outfit you've got on, madam. Mihara. Wowee! Happy New Year indeed.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
Oh, I like her cute little shield. I like I guess there's the lower
Please.
ranked characters that you get a lot of in games like Nico. Man. That's a fantastic look. Wow. My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I'd like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. If you guys get that reference, what a time to be alive.
Let's raise our glasses.
Wow, I think you're raising more than just glasses.
Wouldn't you
Jesus
say
Christ.
I'm the most beautiful girl at this party?
I think she's raising blood pressure as well. Okay, we got another 6-star.
Leo's one of us.
It is?
One of us.
By your side,
Sora.
lots of cool stuff. Well,
Is she a flight attendant?
that sounds.
She's a smuggler. That skirt is impossibly tight.
There we go.
Mary sent me a message. I don't think I'm allowed to say that on stream. Because it would be very illegal if I said it. I am going to blank you. Should I
God.
also send her my triple SSR pull? Should I send her this as well? Yes? Send her this?
Yeah, none of these things are working. God damn it.
She's literally about to shoot you with a goddamn pump action shotgun. Is it a pump action shotgun? God, I wish it was a shotgun. Never mind. Moving on. Wow!
Oh god.
Oh my god. I forgot about the cooking insurance.
If you're ever feeling sick, give me a call.
I'm sick. I'm
I'm still a doctor who deserves respect.
Yeah, I would respect you a lot. Wow. Wow. No, I won't say it. I won't say it. I don't want to lose the sponsorship. Huh? Dizzy Dokuro?
Gosh, I can barely breathe in this thing.
Wow. Oh, Neon's got an SSR version?
Nice.
Wow. Okay, Neon. What? She's so sweaty and wet.
Since we're at the ocean, I've got to switch up my attributes.
That's smart. Yeah, hydrate. Wow. 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 Can you do that again for the station, please?
On vacation, doesn't mean I should stop being a double agent.
It spills on her nipple.
Oh god.
It's constantly dripping on her nipples. Good lord.
Master.
She really do be spreading it. Her legs, that is.
Flipping coins, it.
Oh my god, she has a reverse bunny suit? That's insane. Are you even allowed to do that?
Can she say that? Can she do that? Yes,
If
she
I
can do
can
that.
bring even just a tiny bit of luck to others.
I feel like I'm not allowed to show this on the internet. But I know you can. Wow, a reverse bunny suit in a video game is insane. And she has an altar. Oh, Jesus Christ. Plus the outfits were just like full-on latex outfits, and it was very sexy, and like the cleavage and the plunging cleavage on them was like, damn. I really liked it, that's all. That's... How
She
is
liked
her
it.
back not
You heard that.
broken?
She liked it.
In multiple ways. Oh, as God as my witness, she is in fact broken in
I
half.
think being a thief suits me.
Yeah, guys, you can find out more about Goddess Victory Nikkei in the pinned comment. I would appreciate it if you guys click on it. Thank you very much. I haven't played the game yet. I've just been looking at the Nikkeis all day. We haven't even played the game. Drinking stream? Well, today is a sponsored stream. Just a heads up. Because Cleo IT is a bit of a Cleo idiot and didn't do the sponsor that she was supposed to last week. It turns out they do not want to pay me to look at anime women butts. I have to actually engage in the content that I was supposed to do in the sponsor, so...
Whoops. Whoops.
Yippee!
Whoops.
Hello, everybody. My name's One of my quails hatched. Isn't it so cute? One of my quail. My little baby quail chat. I'm not gonna pull him out of the incubator yet. I do have a little spot set up for him, but I'm not gonna pull him out of here yet. I'm gonna let him dry off a bit more, and then after he's dried off, I'll move him into a new spot. Super cute baby, cute baby chat, little baby. I'm already dooming. I'm already schizoing out. I already have come up with a million different ways to confront the inevitability of this creature's death. I'm like, okay, well, if I wake up and he's dead, you know, like that, you know, quails, like, they're livestock animals, and they do that. They'll die sometimes, and I just have to be emotionally ready for that.
Yes.
Do you know which one it was? I don't know yet. It was one of the ones in, like, the left middle row. But also, after he was born, he knocked a bunch of the other eggs around. Just be happy in the moment, yeah. Just gotta be happy in the moment. Just gotta be happy in the moment. Oh god, they're so cute though. Is it the only one so far? Yeah, only there's one so far. And he's just a little guy. He's just a little baby. He's stressing me out. He keeps chirping, and I'm like, oh my god, he's chirping and running around. He's got so much energy, and I wanna pull him out of the incubator and like tell him that he's safe and stuff, and like let him hang out, but I don't. He needs to dry off first. I'm kind of lightheaded. I've had a roller coaster of emotions because something bad happened like right before this. Not like terrible. Like all the pets are okay and stuff, but just like an argument. I got into an argument with somebody. I should say, well, I didn't really get into an argument. Somebody crashed out on me, and I just kind of had to like listen. Like,
for three or 4 years
that was like
before
right
they died.
before
Well, I mean,
opened
that's
up the.
good 3
I
or 4
didn't open up the
years.
incubator,
Good
but
3 or 4
right before like I
years.
went to go check the incubator. So then I checked the incubator. I'm like, oh my god, little tiny baby, little tiny baby quail, so cute, so fucking cute. Oh my god, I hope he lives forever. I hope he lives forever. He's just an innocent little creature. He's just an innocent little creature, and he's just a little guy.
Oh god. Hello, Lyra. So very cute. Yeah, so very cute.
Oh my god, he's singing to his grandchild. Wait. 1 second. Oh god, this is awful for me. 1 second. I just gotta watch. I'm sorry. 1 second. 1 second. I have a requisite womanism. I require a moment of womaning. Give me 1 second. 1 second, chat. I just need this one moment of woman. 1 second.
Wait,
allow me
Lumi's
this.
a woman?
He put it on the internet, so I think it's very good.
Oh, without the space.
Oh my god.
I think do it without the space. Jessica. I think it's like without it's exclamation point poke catch without the space, I believe.
Look at this guy singing to his granddaughter.
But I know and I take it for granted that he's never.
That's cute. Okay, look. Babies are always cute.
Out under the stars.
The white one, not necessarily.
Help.
Babies are cute.
You are, 'cause I'm certain the very best
Baby.
is anywhere close to you.
Look, she understands. He's sick.
I'm certain
Oh my god. He's got a very good voice, actually.
is any
Damn, they like had 2 cameras on this too. They had 2 cameras on this, not just 1 camera, and they had transitions. That's a lot of effort on this.
It is a lot of effort on that.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for allowing me my womanism. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm done now. It's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. I might need to learn guitar now. Oh my god. Hi, sass woman. Yeah. Oh my god. Should I link it to Dizzy?
Oh yeah. Dizzy's gonna go insane with that.
Okay. Awesome. Come on, it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. You might kill her. Well, honestly, I'm a little disconnected. I've got no grandpas left. I don't have any grandpas left. I feel like my mom will just sing random songs to like a baby, and I'll be like, stop. I don't have grandpas. I don't have any. Killing the coffee factory manager before you start. Busy idiot. Put it in the invader chat. Okay, I did. Clara likes them old. Okay, I'll send it. Look,
Clara likes them old? What the hell?
Friendships are inconvenient. I know it's a very autistic and rude way to put it, but friendships are
Well,
It's very inconvenient. If you're friends with someone,
I kind of agree. Useful and great to have. Inconvenient in all the effort that you have to put into it. Yes. But like I said, useful, good to have, also yes.
you will
Sad
be
B.
inconvenienced, and you will go out of your way for them. That's what being friends means. I know, like, the new generation doesn't think that way, but in my generation, friendships means being inconvenienced. It's like a given. I know it's harder to
Yeah.
make friends now because everybody has like self-therapied themselves into not having friendships, and yeah, I think that's a shame, Cookie. It's a give and take. At least that's how I understand friendship. I feel like I'm struggling with what other people consider friendships these days. Like, I don't really understand what it means in modern times to be a good friend. I don't know what that really entails nowadays because I'm very old-fashioned, Cookie. Like I feel like what people consider friends now is like way different than back in my day. They're my friend if I can trauma dump them and they can trauma dump me back. Exactly, like an equal level, right? Like back in my day, like when GBF had a car breakdown 2 cities over, 2.5 hours away,
Nice.
she had no one
You
to
got an
call. We
Ursa
were
ring,
young,
female
and I was
Ursa
driving
ring.
a really
Very
crappy
nice.
1990 Corolla. It was, excuse my language, a pure steel piece of shit. All right, it was so rickety, but her car broke down on the freeway, and so I drove my
Oh my.
shit box 2 cities over because I had AAA. You know what I mean, Cookie? I drove my barely functional shit car 2 cities over to make sure she knows. One time she couldn't fill a tire because she's never had to fill a flat tire before, so I drove my shit box 2 hours over to the next 2 cities over so I can teach her how to fill her car wheel because fatherless women stick together, Cookie. But that's what it means to be a friend,
Kalanchima
right?
is looking
whenever she
at me
had
in the
worries,
face, and I don't know what to
when
think
I
about
had
it.
worries, I'd message her, and I didn't have
I
to
don't know what
worry
to think about
my
it.
language, and it was hard sometimes when things got tough. But generally, communication 80% of the
Also, Sad B is looking at me, and I also don't know what to think about it. Sad B is judging me.
time was understandable. You don't feel like you're being like picked apart every time you talk, or you got to be really careful. Like even
Sheena
if it's a
is very
misunderstanding, that will be worked out later. I like that, and I just struggle because I feel like nowadays with friendships, it's like you got to be extra careful about how the other person's gonna perceive that. Like even if you're coming at it from the best you can, in the most honest place in your heart, they're still worried about their own boundaries. That no matter what you do, you're gonna hurt them because their walls are up
True.
so high. Like you know what I
True.
mean? I have trouble with that these days, Cookie. You got to open your heart to people's words or like conversations to work out, I guess. You know what I mean? And I have trouble with that because I feel like everybody has really high boundaries now. And even if I opened my heart, it doesn't mean they will, right? It's the hardest thing to do. People do tend to misinterpret being direct as being rude. Yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard even if you're coming in a place of
Just speaking
pure
truth out
like
there.
love and want for understanding. It's hard when you know that the boundaries are up so high that there's like no way in. You know? Yeah, that's what I struggle with. That's what I struggle with people these days.
The fuck? Oh, nice. Doki Bird in that that call up.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Voice pack of BB Biscuit running a mile outside at 30k.
Yeah, I've had to do things of like driving and helping people change tires and things like that because you know you want to be nice. But yeah, those things do happen. Does get annoying. Does get annoying though.
I like caffeine.
Absolutely does.
I hope my coffee goes well with desserts. The average delivery time, one day it will isn't. They're doing their best. I can say I don't actually know because the talents us ourselves do not receive
By the way, this is just the way that Hag Enthusiast ended up making the volume. Strangely enough.
things either. They're doing their best though. I think the warehouse works hard. Do I know what happens in the warehouse? No. But they have a toilet now. Thank you.
Ah,
so much.
nice.
Thank
Finally, you have a
for
toilet.
putting the biscuit here. Thank you so much. Welcome. I want to go visit the warehouse. We have a toilet, so that means everyone can work twice as hard, right?
Yes, that's exactly what it means.
Yeah, there's a toilet in the warehouse.
Now,
so-
you don't have to worry about it being called a sweatshop because sweatshops
It's
don't
okay
have
then to work
toilets.
in the warehouse. I don't know. I'll let you know if job applications open to work in the warehouse. I don't. How? Do we have warehouse staff? I actually don't know the answer to this. I actually don't know what goes on in the warehouse besides sometimes our boss is there and that there's a toilet and sometimes Dizzy is there. And everyone goes in packs. Everyone goes in packs. Dizzy's warehouse staff. That's what she does outside of Spain. She goes in packs. She goes there and packs orders. I don't think she packs orders. Does she? I know there's a high chance of Sakuna packing your order.
No, I don't. I don't have stable volume because look, we go here.
Also, I did see this.
This
Sorry.
is a lot louder.
It was this one. 30,000 feet in the air.
that one versus this one. It's just
For those of you guys,
the
who are
way
big
things
fans of
are.
him, I know there's lots of big fans of him in chat.
I don't even know where the hell stable volume is.
I know for sure. There's a
That
chance
shows you I don't have
back
stable
it.
volume.
Sometimes going back. Yeah, I know they go back orders as a novelty though. It's for fun.
I have to raise it myself.
It's like for fun, a field trip. I'm so excited for the Saga field trip to go pack orders. I'm so excited for my field trip to go pack orders. I don't think any of the other girls would want to go pack orders besides me. I don't think they would. I think I'm the only one who yearns for physical labor. I don't know if anyone else yearns for physical labor. Does it? I don't.
They did. They had to go to a certain
yearn
cafe.
for
Yes.
Physical labor. I feel like I really like packing and shipping things. It's fun. I yearn to pack orders and print out the little label stickers and put them on the package and not. I don't like taking it to the post office. I don't want to take it to the post office.
Nah, this in Salvi doesn't work.
I yearn for this. I yearn for this.
Something's
Oh,
going on with
staff
the
of Quad Sock.
the actual website that I use for that. It's not working for whatever reason. I haven't switched it, so it'll be on like the regular way that it does do it. For whatever reason, it doesn't work. I don't know what it is. Regular things, yeah, there you go. Regular ones like that, sound alerts work perfectly fine. But since I use a different website for the listen salvi, the push-ups, the hydrate, all that kind of stuff, those aren't working right now. And it's the website. The website itself, I don't know what's going on. It is acting up really bad. It broke, yep. And I think it was yesterday that it broke. Because the day before yesterday, it worked perfectly fine. Something's going on. That's just not working. I do apologize for that.
Thank you to the
But it's nothing I
staff
can
who
really
worked
do
hard.
myself.
Hard.
It's something that's going on with the site website
It's
itself.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I love.
I know,
love
fight
being
me,
a
fight
pet.
me.
I love washing the laundry. I don't really like folding laundry, but I don't mind it. Like, the laundry, and then we can wash the dishes, and then we can scrub the floor, and then we can scrub the bathroom. We can scrub the deck. I don't like lawnmowers actually. I'm a little scared of lawnmowers. I've never been allowed to use the lawnmower. I
What?
think I asked once, and,
Huh?
they said, and my
Why?
dad said no. I don't know how to use the lawnmower. I was told no. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know how to use the snowblower either. There's one of those too. I can shovel snow though. I can shovel snow.
You gotta do the manual labor part. Not everything else. Okay.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask this, guys. Did you have a school teacher crush back in the day? Don't say me, please. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about the stream thing. I mean in school. Did you guys have a crush on any of your teachers? Did you have a hot teacher in your school? Because in one of my high schools, you wanted to
Acorn
fuck your
Knights is
ninth
winning?
grade science teacher. Damn.
Well, that's
Well,
why we
teachers
have
were
polls.
old. Crush
That's why we
no,
have
hot
polls.
teacher, yes. Damn. You.
Yeah, I need to
crush
figure
on
out
a
how
hot
to
teacher?
change that. How to make it so that the
I will.
head pats work.
You had an English teacher you were in love with. That's what I was gonna say. Why is it always the English teachers are the ones that people fall in love with? Why is it that? Why is it? What subject was the hot teacher? What subject did the hot teachers teach? I
Those
bet
things
it's
still
90
work, though.
times out of 100 English. Something humanities. History, English, chemistry, history. I mean, yeah. Clearly, I'm evidence that history teachers are super
Like,
sexy.
I'm on the website itself.
I'm apparently the sex icon of Phase Connect somehow. I don't know. Or people seem to think I am. Despite everything about me. You thought that was Panko. Well, where do you think she got it from, apparently? Can you teach me something? 2 hot English teachers, 1 hot art teacher. So I think it depends, guys. I think it actually depends. So I think for female teachers, the hot teacher is normally the English teacher. Male teachers, it's normally the maths teacher. I don't know why, but in 2 of the high schools I went to, I moved a lot, so I've changed high schools a bit. 2 different high schools, the hot teacher that all the girls crushed on was math teachers. And then when I spoke to my university friends about the teachers they had crushes on, they did all go to the same school, which doesn't help. But they all had a crush on an English teacher. And I think there's like a weird, interesting gender and subject and attractiveness correlation? Causation? Correlation? The connection? There's something going on with that, I think. It's something interesting that always
Bicorns
the
at
hot
2,
teachers
Acorn
are
Knights
either,
at 4.
if they're women,
well,
they're English teachers, normally. And
we're
if
getting
they're
some
male
things
teachers,
done.
they're math teachers. So, if you want to get with a student, guys, you have to become a math teacher. For legal purposes, that is a joke. For legal purposes, that one is a joke. Why did you think about that? No, it's just, I thought it was an interesting relationship between, I guess, subject choice, teachers, and perceived attractiveness. How do you get with a teacher? I don't know, because I never did.
Let's go on to the next one.
So I don't know what is the
See, like,
like
now that one's
equivalent
loud.
of like NTT in America, but you know how you would have like your ISP, which is like the company that provides you your
I had to
internet.
lower it again.
So in Japan, that can be like, I don't know, maybe Sony ISP, or like a lot of the big companies
SoftBank
have
and
their
things like
own
that.
ISPs. Like you can probably sign up with you can sign up directly with NTT.
Because when I went to Japan, I was under SoftBank, which is a fucking bank. SoftBank has their own ISP, apparently. And has their own phone company, apparently. Because, like, that's what I was under.
T2, although it's more expensive, most people don't do that. But
See,
there's
it's
like
after
a
the
lot
Burger
of
King
different
meals, yes.
ways to get like Hikari fiber internet from like all these different companies. You compare, like you can get AU internet, you can get
Boxing's
Docomo internet, you can get like all kinds of different like companies, right? But at the crux of it all, NTT provides like all the lines that actually connect everything. So even if you sign up through like Sony, for example, you would still be using like NTT's infrastructure to connect to the internet. So instead of asking my ISP to come and fix my internet, I actually had to ask NTT, which runs all of the country's like lines. The NTT staff came to like check my internet. I don't know if you saw my update on Twitter about it. I just wrote it as like a reply, but I was really happy that it was just a small problem. Okay, because I think Americans might be confused about this because I was talking to Bibi and I think it's not like a thing, or like I think chat was confused about this last time too, because I think some people were like, why don't you just plug it into a different jack? And you can't, right? Because how it works is like you have like the apartment building, and then the apartment building has like a central like area, like a box where all the electronic stuff is like centralized for the apartment. So then the NTT like fiber line will connect to the apartment's like centralized electricity, whatever box, and then that box will send.
From what I saw, there's no Burger King in Japan. It seems to be mainly McDonald's. You do have Yoshinoya over there, which is interesting. But they do have Yoshinoya over there, McDonald's, that type of stuff. They don't have Jack in the Box or Carl's Jr. or anything like that. McDonald's seems to be the one that is most of the American brands. Seems to be the one that is most like most there.
The internet to each individual room, so that it kind of shares like the same like thing. And then the one that was connected to my room has to be wired to a specific telephone jack in my apartment. It can't be any telephone jack. It has to be one of them. So then
okay, there is a Burger King in Japan. I just didn't see one. I just had to double check it. It opened in 1982, apparently. Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, and South Korea. So yeah, they do have a Burger King in Japan. But I didn't see it.
Usually
I didn't see
when
it in
you
Tokyo,
first get your internet installed, you kind of can choose which one you want to install it at.
KFC is really popular over there in Japan. So much so, see, KFC, for those who don't know, found a way in like the 90s or so to convince Japanese people that they had to have KFC and chicken for Christmas. So what you'll have over there every single time is every Christmas you'll have people make a big whatever you call it, what is it? They will make reservations to have KFC for Christmas. It's very interesting. Somehow they convinced the Japanese populace that you need to have chicken, and the best chicken to have for Christmas. Yeah, it was a marketing campaign. 70s. Okay, 70s. That you need to have the KFC for that, which is interesting to say the least.
Can't be like, I want this one that's close to my PC, or
because over here KFC is just like another thing of chicken, and it's not even that good chicken either. Like there's like other chickens that a lot of people are like, it's better, like Popeye's chicken and things like that.
I want like that one, whatever, right? So then the one that I could plug it into in this apartment was fixed.
Very good PR
to the
and
one
marketing,
that was
yes.
first like set up. by the internet person, and then they checked like the cable that was connecting to that one. They said it was kind of rusted. So then they were like, yeah, we'll just change the connection to like the other one. So then they just like plugged it into the other one and then set up the stuff downstairs to be rewired, and then it was all fixed. And then suddenly my upload speed was like 3 times faster than it was before. Yeah, no, this is VDSL. Yeah, but yeah, the cable or whatever the infrastructure directly going to that cable was like rusted. So they just switched out to the different telephone jack and it got fixed. So we're good now. Yeah, I use VDSL, Scotty. VDSL fiber. Yeah, fiber to the building, not fiber to the home. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, fiber to the building is
NTT
something that
calls
even
this,
happens
like,
over
the
here
type,
in the
which
US.
is capped at 100 Mbps. Although I think my download and upload is at like 80 now, like 80 upload now, which is, and it's like stable, thank goodness. So I
80
can
upload's
actually,
faster than what I got.
Like before,
80
during
upload's
the
way
Minecraft,
faster than what I got.
Collab, when I was first connecting into the server, connecting into the Minecraft multiplayer server actually knocked me off of the VTube Studio connection that shows my model with all the other girls. So then they were like, wait, you're not here. And I was like, what? I disconnected. Because connecting to the Minecraft server actually knocked me off of the VTube Studio. And then after when I came back, everything was connected. I immediately could connect into the Minecraft server. So yeah, that's why BB was immediately like, oh my gosh, your internet is really faster, as if she was here and could see how fast my internet was. I thought that comment was really funny. Because I was like, oh, how do you know? Yeah, the way she confidently said, oh, your internet is totally faster. I thought it was really funny. It was because I could connect successfully the first time.
Always good when you can connect.
Yeah, when the technician was like checking it, yeah, it looked hopeful because it looked like he knew what was going on.
KFC Kiara fried chicken is good. She uses the KFP for Kiara fried chicken. Hardee's Carl's Jr. has the best burgers of the big chains anymore. Well, yeah, I've always liked Carl's Jr. Here's the thing: when it comes to certain burgers, McDonald's is always, well, interesting enough, I tried McDonald's in Japan because McDonald's burgers over here have always given me stomach issues because they've been too greasy, too processed, etc. I ate a burger over there. It was good. I liked it. It was my stomach was fine with it. It's because it was less greasy. It seemed like the meat was actually meat instead of whatever the hell they make over here. Carl's Jr. is also another burger place that I have enjoyed before and usually doesn't give me any issues. I do like the Carl's Jr. shakes. So they tend to be too expensive and way too many calories. Like the Carl's Jr. shake would have something like 1,500 to 2,000 calories. The shakes that I would get, like the strawberry shakes, like not the tiny size strawberry shakes. I'd get like a good size strawberry shake, so it would be like 2,000 calories. Way too much. I mean, if you ask anybody, that's way too much. But yeah. A&W, we don't have. It's the root beer brand. We don't technically have that there, but I mean, I think. Well, where I'm at, we don't have the A&W. I'm pretty sure there are other places in the US that do have A&W, but where I'm at, they don't have A&W.
Like, I mean, they don't really explain anything to you until like the very end, and then they really dumb it down, right? So he was just like walking around like inside to check inside the telephone jack, and then outside to check the box, and then inside again, and then he was done, and then he explained to me like, oh, just plugged into the other one. He said that the previous telephone jack had the issue where, like, when I would use the internet in general, like, and also when they were testing it, it would show errors. Like, it would continuously show errors as it was, like, connected, and it generated too many errors where once it overflows, this is how he dumbed it down for me, but he said once it overflows, and he was dumbing it down in Japanese too, but this is how he explained it. Once it overflows, it disconnects for 20 seconds, and it will reconnect to restart, but then the errors will build up again, and then eventually, once you use it too much at the same time, it will literally crash out. Not crash, the internet will crash out, and then it reconnect again. So that was what was happening during the New Year stream, when we had like 4 VTuber models on screen, and I was like really suffering and disconnecting while also calling in Discord. Oh no, this is during the Anya watch along. When I was trying to do the Anya watch along, it was one with Dizzy Senpai, and then I like got disconnected a bunch of times because I had like 2 YouTube videos open, and I was uploading and downloading 4 VTuber models at the same time on BTS, and also was on Discord. Yeah, my internet couldn't handle it. After a while, it like disconnects, reconnects, and I come back. Yeah, that was what was happening. Hi. So I think that should be fixed now, and it shouldn't happen anymore.
Only in the North US. Okay. That makes sense.
Fingers crossed. I also raised my bitrate a little bit today. I was streaming on extremely low bitrate before to like not strain the internet, and now I increased it a little bit, so hopefully it should look a bit better. Yeah. I mean, it's not really about how much graphics I'm using. Graphics, it doesn't matter. My computer can handle that. It was about the connection. So connection wouldn't make a difference whether I'm in 3D or 2D. It's just about how much data I'm actually sending over the internet. So
you guys remember that happened to me for a bit. It was like I was working on the line or something of that sort, and shit hit the fan, and yeah. unfortunately, shit hit the fan, and unfortunately, shit was like, you know, not working properly.
Like the bitrate is mainly what affects how big, how heavy it will be. Yeah, we are so back, woohoo! Yeah, but yeah, that was like the achievement of the week for me today. I'm just so glad I Karen'd my way into better internet because I honestly didn't know who to call to fix it because I called the apartment management, they're like, oh, call NTT. And then I'm like, how do I call NTT? I'm not contracted with NTT. Like, what customer service? I'm technically not directly their customer. I have to go through the ISP to get through to them because ISP is the one that is contracted to NTT when I just contracted the ISP. So I called the ISP and it actually took me forever to connect with the ISP. It actually took so long to reach the ISP because it was one of those customer service centers where you can't talk to a real person until you talk first to a chatbot. And then the chatbot escalates your issue to a chat person. And then the chat person who has to be chatted to during their normal hours then escalates your issue to tell you to call a phone number which they don't give you in the chat because they will call you when they feel like it. So they'll give you like a day and a rough like time period and they say they'll call you sometime this day. So then I just have to wait for them. I don't know what their phone number is. And then once they called me, then they were like, oh, we think it might be like a hardware issue with like NTT, so it might be better to escalate it to NTT. And the lady in the customer service was helpful, like when she actually called. By the way, I was so stressed on the day that she called because my iPhone updated, and in the newest iPhone update, there was this option where the iPhone can screen calls from unknown numbers. And then I turned it on, right? I was like, oh, surely screening calls from unknown numbers will help with like spam and stuff, right? But then it ended up screening the ISP's phone call to me, and then they went to voicemail, and I can't call them back because it's a number where like they have to call you back. It's the kind of number where you leave a message and then they call you back whenever they feel like it. It's one of those you can't just reach them. So I was like, shoot, I missed the first phone call.
That just makes everything more complicated. What the fuck?
Screened my freaking phone calls. I immediately turned off the setting because I don't want it anymore because I can't call them back. It's so stupid. And so much pain. Like I was like, oh my god, they're gonna call me back the same day. I'm so stressed about this internet thing. And then like they finally called him back, and she was actually very helpful. Like she knew what she was talking about. But she offered me like two options. One was to escalate to NTT, where NTT will then get a separate person to call me again to ask me what's up, and I have to like reiterate everything I say to NTT. It's like, oh, they can send me a new modem in case it's a modem issue. And I was like, okay, what if it's not a modem issue? No, please get me onto the customer service with NTT. Thanks. So they can actually come look at the infrastructure, everything. And then
here's the thing. Nowadays, Applebee's is pretty much the same price as McDonald's in the US when it comes to a burger. McDonald's in the US, their burgers are like $6 to $8. You can get like maybe a couple bucks more. You can sit down and have a burger at Applebee's. That is the fucked up part about how things are happening here. Let me just take a look at McDonald's price menu. For a spicy McCrispy, $4.69. A Big Mac, $6.72. Quarter pounder with cheese, $6. Egg McMuffin, $4.29. That is the most recent one. Applebee's burger. Let me just take a look at an Applebee's burger. I mean, I understand that, but like, if you want to go and eat something, let's just take a look at their Big Bangin' Burger. That one is, let's just see pickup in my location. This fucking Applebee's prices, goddammit. Burger prices. From $11.99 to $16.99. But that comes with a drink, and that comes with the fries and that kind of thing. So you can get special deals like a $10 burger and fries combo. Yeah, I'd rather spend a little bit more and get something like from Applebee's if I'm going to be getting burgers. Just going to be honest with you. If I'm getting burgers, then yeah, more than likely.
Ended that call, and then I had to schedule another call with NTT, who was going to call like the next day between a certain time frame, like a 3-hour time frame, and I had to wait for that call to come. And that call came,
with fries and a drink for lunch, which is about what you'll be spending at a McDonald's. And like I said, you're getting better quality meat with Applebee's, even though it is, you know, a chain place, etc. You're getting better quality meat with Applebee's. McDonald's has always used, I don't know if they've changed it, but they've always used in the past, the bare minimum of quality that you can get away with when it comes to their burger meats.
entire situation to the different customer
Fuck,
service
it's
agent at
meowing?
NTT, and then finally they were like,
Wow.
okay, we can send over a person
find
to
that out
go
soon enough.
look at your thing, but it has to be like next week. So this was like last week. So then I waited like a week before they could come and like check it out. But anyway, I really got like passed around all the customer service like channels, bot chat, regular chat, phone call, but only they can call me. I can't call them. Yeah. So then today, after the NTT person came, they actually left me the receipt for today's work, which by the way ended up being free, which was great because the NTT lady was telling me how if it ends up being like a big like thing that they have to fix, it might be a paid thing. So just be careful, okay? And I was like, whatever, I will pay. I will throw money at the issue until it's fixed. And then it ended up being free. They just like changed the telephone jack to a different one. So then when they printed the receipt for me, and then the receipt, they were like, yeah, next time you have any issues with like your internet, just call this number to reach NTT directly. And it was like a phone number, customer service phone number at the bottom of the receipt. So I'm going to keep that and no longer have to go through my stupid ISP, which has this roundabout customer service. It's awful. I feel like you really do like a trade-off of like companies that actually have decent like web UI and like web-based like stuff versus like good phone customer service where you can actually reach an agent directly, quickly, and easily. Like you either get no online support but a lot of phone support, or like just like it's so impossible to reach customer service sometimes. Yeah, that's my adventure for the week. Very stressful, but I think for now I've solved this issue and it feels better. There's just less and less people in customer service that you can talk to nowadays. Oh, they're there. Oh, why don't they just give the direct number? I think the thing is like they just don't allow that.
Why isn't it possible? It's just not. Why not, you stupid bastard?
Because I think
I like how they did that.
then
I
a lot of
like
people
how
would
they
call
did.
for like small things probably. Special customer could get the number. Yeah, I think if you are like VIP, sometimes there's like a special hotline, but yeah, not really. It doesn't really happen. Anyway, I'm happy as long as the internet's
Gotta
fine.
play
I
with
don't even need
Pussycat.
like
Of course.
really super fast internet as long as it's stable, please.
My fellow brothers, in the face of our common dangers, in this winter of our hardship, remember these.
So we're going to be switching over, as you can already tell, to this. It is a Power Wash Simulator. I hope that you guys stay. If you guys don't, then I do appreciate you guys being here at all. And I do, absolutely. I am very happy that you guys were able to be here with me. And you guys were able to just chill a bit with me. I do appreciate that. Do appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I know not everyone is here for my gaming. I know not most people are here for either the just chatting or the other stuff. So I definitely understand that. Definitely understand that, and I'm fine with that. Just thank you guys for being here, period. And I do hope you enjoy me fucking finishing the theater and then going to that Motel 6 and cleaning all the cum out of everywhere. So that's what I do. That's exactly what I do. I may not have... I probably should not have said that word, but there we are. So the kitty cats are up there. And I do need to clean these seats, so that's interesting. There's a Motel 7. Well, is there a Motel 7? I don't even know. Let's go this way. I am here. I'm just here on stream, shooting my white stuff for all of you to see. And you can't do anything about it because I'm on stream. So, there. Take that, Twitch. I'm shooting my white stuff on stream and you can't do anything because it's in a game. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. There we go. I am just putting it everywhere. Nice and thick and just everywhere. So there we are. Let us switch off from that. And nope, that's not what I want to do. This one. There we go. For the whole world to see. Oh dear God, please tell me that I'm able to finish this shit today. Oh thank God. Oh, it's such a good idea that I've used the freaking soap because like soap! Somebody give me some milk. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, there's stuff on the floor. Yeah. how come I can't get up? I was like, how come I can't get up? Hey, that floor is done. You know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Pick you up. Okay, do I have to, like... Why can't I pick you up? There we go. What else do I need? Oh, well, there's this guy. I saw something. Stage step. Oh, well, that definitely will be a problem, isn't it? Isn't it now? Oh, dear. Okay, so that's another thing with this step, I guess. Oh, dear. Well, that's a lot more work than I expected. Okay, that's done. The trim. The step itself. Yeah, all the stuff down here. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh, there we go. The trim is like fucking almost done. What the fuck? There's more stuff over here? It is. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that should be it. Okay. And that's the stage trim. Same thing. My guess is all the way down here. Gonna go little by little. There we go. See, they got that now. There's this stuff over here. There we go. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Back column. Okay, door handle. There's quite a few things then. Middle row seating base. This one. Oh, it's that little part. Okay. Then there's this part over here. Where did this... Oh, it's this part here. Okay. Got that part done. Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Okay. Well, that's a thing. And anything here? Oh, yep. There's something here. Absolutely. There we go. Oh, that. Oh, I forgot that that was a thing. There we go. Now the tab, back column light, mount. Middle row seating base, another one. Another one here. Oh, this part. Oh, well that is definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. That I was not aware of. I fucking didn't. There we go. Middle seating row, seating base. We did that. Anything there? No. What's left? Nothing down here. Rug 2 out of 3. Rug. Oh, that one. What part is missing on this rug? There's probably like parts back here. Oh, it's that stuff. Okay, that rug's done. Back column light mount. Which one of these is it? So it's not that one. Back column light mount? Nope. Back. It's this one. Okay, so it's not this side. A little bit on this side. It's like, okay. Ceiling beam. Ceiling beam! Where? Which one, though? It's... Oh, that center one? Well, I can always go here. Come on. Work for me. Work for me, bitch. Bitch, what the fuck? Okay, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. When I need you to work, you don't fucking work. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just do this door handle. Ceiling beam. I need you to work. You don't fucking work. It's all like exact and shit. They probably do. They probably do know about the automation tracker. A lot of people don't have the automation tracker. They're probably on there too. Ah, finally, fuck. That was a lot of dirt that we had to get rid of. A lot of dirt, as you can see there. There we go. Continue. Then we go motel. Ha ha ha! You gotta fucking love this thing. They always find something harder for you to do. Why is that the trigger on the damn... I don't know why the trigger's not on the damn button. Fucking people. Oh, this is gonna be... This is just gonna be... Oh my god, this is just the best, isn't it? This is just fucking lovely. All of my fucking light stuff here. Nice and thick. Laying it on thick. It's about as much as I could do. Alright, so we're gonna remove that. We're gonna do that. This one. Because, hell. Okay. The color versus the color that we started off with versus the color that it actually is quite a bit different. I want to start with this because I at least want to have something nice. Something bright, something nice. That wall's done. Like I say, at least I got that wall done. Den of Zen. Obviously, you haven't started the outside yet, but the rooms are... Oh, God. Fucking hell. There's rooms inside, too. Oh, God. Oh, I fucking hate you. Take it to the services in case you need a tranquil breather yourself once you're done. Oh, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. To worry about the fucking... Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. The rooms themselves, I have to do them as well. Oh, God. Well... Shit. Well, shit. Well, shit, my dudes. We got more shit here. And there we go. We got some of it done at least. There we go. Slowly. Get that done. Get that done. Get that done. And then finally, hopefully, get this done. There we go. Don't have to worry about that anymore. But everywhere else has to worry about. Oh, this is fucking lovely. There we go. Like, I really don't know why they didn't program this shit correctly. But whatever. They did what they could. I don't know how big the development team is, honestly. I really don't know how big it is. Might be a couple people, might be a large studio. We don't know. Sometimes even large studios make like fucking stupid mistakes. We don't know that for sure. We know that for shit sure. They love making fucking mistakes and just like being lazy. Let's go here. Alright, that's good enough. Like I said before, we're gonna go and see what we can do with this. God almighty. I hate it here, but it's nice. It's relaxing, the sound of it. That's the only reason I go back to it. Because I know not everyone likes, like, I love Marvel Rivals, so I want to get back into Platinum eventually. But I know not everyone does. I know specifically not everyone does. So, yeah. This is bright as fuck, though. Hey, this thing had a plug. Okay. A drain plug. I didn't even know that. I mean, you would assume that it would, but I didn't even know that it had one. There we go. Okay, now this one, of course. We have the inner parts all fucking nice, but the outer parts is all fucking, well, it's the way you see it right here. It's really fucked up. Oh god. Brute force this bitch! That's what I'm fucking doing right now. Brute force this some bitch. Okay, okay, well, we have that side. We know that that side was a thing, but okay, there we go. Pool ladder. Oh, okay, that's what it is. I was like, why is the pool ladder not fucking thing? There we are. Pool ladder's done. Like, of all things, why isn't it finished? There we go. We got... Oh, good. They made that one section. They made it sectioned. Oh, God. Thank God. Nice. Need your deck clean. What's your rate? You probably have to pay for the flight, too. So I'm going to be doing that. So it's not going to be cheap, unfortunately. I'll clean your dick. That sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong. Oh my god. Forget I said that, please. Just don't. Yeah, just don't. Forget I said that at all. Well, that's gonna remain with you forever, probably. Good times, good times, good times. You got the monies. You just don't want to clean it yourself. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. Sometimes you just don't want to have someone else fucking clean it for you. Cause it's like, it takes forever to fucking clean these things sometimes. What, where is the dirt that I can't, I'm not, oh, there it is. That's what the dirt is. Okay, cool. Okay, there we are. Everything related to the pool, other than that part, is done. Like, most things related to the pool are done. Fucking might as well go down here, right? Guess we got that shit done. Go. Nice. I mean, eventually I'm gonna get the floor done too, but like, that's later. There we go, that's done. Now, it's time to get the floor done. Where to start? Where to start? Why not here? Actually, that covered a lot. That actually covered a lot. Surprisingly, that actually covered a lot. Now, let's remove that. And yeah. You know what? We'll do it up to here. And then we'll fucking figure out all this shit. There we go. We'll do it up to there. At least on this section here. And then that's when we'll move forward. And that's when we'll do that. I'm using the green one instead of the white one. The white one covers more surface area, but the green one, since you know that there's those little spots with a little bit of dirt in there, The green one will get rid of that quicker. And anything on the wall like here, it'll get rid of pretty fast. Wait a minute. Oh, I was like, why isn't that one done? Okay, there we are. Now it's done. There we go. So that was done there. That's done there. That's done there. And that's done there. I should have enough to continue from this section here. Well, I did most of it, as you can see here. So that's good. And then we move that away, and then we do this. I mean, I could try using this one. Not sure how this will work, though. I think it works. But, like, I'm not sure how well it works. You know, it works well enough, I guess. But, like, how well does it work? I'm not, yeah, like, it works okay. Because it does that, but I don't know how to, like, get it on the floor correctly, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? I bought this fucking thing, but I don't know how effective it is on the floor. I mean, it seems effective enough. But is it quicker than the other way that I was doing it? It seems like it, for the most part, right? It's a small one, this is the larger one. So I would hope that this one would do more. Like wall stuff and things like that. Well, we'll see. Because this is meant for floors. Like, if you've seen them actually use it IRL, these things are like magic for floors. Like fucking made of magic. For most floors, that is. You look down with it, then you walk towards. Oh, walk forwards, okay. You look down with it. But look, when I look down with it, it doesn't do. I have to kind of figure it out, because look. Yeah, I guess that works. That works better. It's like, it's weird. Because I expect it to be like on the floor. I guess it's the main thing. And it's not. It's obviously not on the floor. I want to extend it as much as possible. It does a pretty good job. Where I don't even have to use the freaking soap. Like, I guess in this case it will do a better job. And I'm not even having to use soap, and I can just go this way. Now, can I run with it? Is the thing. Can I run with it? I can, probably, but it doesn't. If I just kind of run with it, you see it doesn't really do a perfect job, so I have to kind of go like slower. If I run with it, it doesn't do a perfect job. You see there? It was doing a better job when I was going slower. Like, this is just me walking though. I misspoke. I'm not running. I'm walking with it. This was where it worked better. When I was like this, and kind of going slower, crouched, it worked way better. Like, look, that's the difference between me being crouched and me walking normally with it. Being crouched seems to be working way better when it comes to getting this shit done. Let's go as far as I can. You have to go over certain things. It kind of just acts weird. So yeah, I have to kind of be crouched with it, is the better way of putting it. Like, I have to actually crouch with it. in order for it to be effective. And it is effective. It's very effective. It even fucking can do walls and shit. See this? It can even do walls. I mean, it's not meant to, but it can. But yeah, crouching seems to do a better job. Crouching overall seems to just do a better job. Made a Nightbot plushie. Would anyone buy it? I don't know. Yeah, probably. At some point people would buy it. It's worth a try. It's not going to be much for you. There's certain parts that it's very useful at, which is just the flat floors, flat surfaces. Then there are parts that it's like not so great at, which is like walls and any smaller locations. So that's done. Like any places like this, I mean, it could do walls like this. Like you can see, you can just fucking do a wall. You can do it pretty okay. You can do pretty good. I mean, you can do a wall pretty okay, up to a certain extent, of course. Then it's just not. It's not effective anymore. Nice. I mean, it did make quick work of this floor. Very quick work of this floor. I mean, considering I was going slower, of course, but I do like it. I do like it. That's why I got the larger one. The larger one just does more surface area. Works better for what I need it to do. Go all the way over here. And just do some shit here. Find the good medium is what I need to do. Like where I'm going forward, giving it a nice distance. So I can do good coverage. Which is what I'm trying to have it do. Then keep it like this in order to do a little bit better coverage higher up on the wall and stuff like that. Then you can extend it a little bit if you want. Yeah, it works. It works, it works, it works. Like that worked. That worked actually pretty well. Now, instead of going back there, we're gonna keep going here, because this is gonna be a lot of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of stuff here. Alright, take care, Luna. Take care, take care, take care. This is, like, there are people that well, I would pay good money to have someone do this for me instead of me doing it. But this is a game, so this is where I'm doing it, I guess. Ooh, I wonder if I can go around. I want to. Maybe not, maybe not, maybe not as effective as I wanted it to be here. Maybe not as effective as I would have wanted it to be. Although, seems to be doing a pretty good job with the walls. For the most part. I mean, if I can get it to fucking stick, then yeah, that'd be doing great with the walls. See that there. There we go. See, for the most part it worked. For the most part it worked. For the most part, it's working. It does a pretty good job. Considering. I mean, it does, it has a nice, like, thick, oh yeah, see, it did it. Has a nice thick area, and we can always move to this, not that one, this one, to do, like, these parts here. And the top parts there, and little parts here and there. Yep, to get that all done. And then that all done. And then we'll do the top parts here. But the other part really couldn't do very well. I mean, it probably can, to be honest with you. Probably can, but why am I using this? There we go. That's not good. It's so much closer. Is there stuff over here? No, there's not. Okay, good. Oh, it's gonna be like that gas station that I did early on, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be like that, probably. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Let's see here. We have these things, of course. We might as well get on. Since we're here, since we're fucking here, we might as well. I get distracted like this. I always fucking... I haven't even finished what I was doing around here. And I'm like, while I'm here. This is the Salvi experience here. The straight up Salvi experience here. Boom, boom. Never fully done with anything. I just move from one thing to the next. Ooh, shiny thing. Or ooh, dirty thing. Time to work on that now. Fucking, that's just the way it works here. You're seeing it work in real time. Fucking, I haven't even finished with the fucking wall. And I'm already doing this. That's just the way the TISM works. It's very bright. This is very bright, which is nice. I mean, when you are roaming around, that will get your attention. Brightness will get your attention. So that's the bottom part. And I should probably finish this. I should probably finish this quick. Like, fucking me, the way that I am. Fucking I didn't even finish the fucking floor that I wanted to... Oh my god. Oh my god. Now you see how it is to be me. Oh god. If I was an organized motherfucker, I'd probably go by section, which I thought I was doing. But then, shiny thing distracted me. And shiny thing made me do some other shit that I probably fucking shouldn't have been focusing on. Work on this at least. Try to finish this part. But fucking hell, I'm almost done with this too. So, yes, let's work on it. Let's try to get this shit done. Like, we're almost done with this section. There we go. We got done with that part, at least. Cacti. The fake little fucking cacti here. Which, I mean, it's cute in its own way, I guess. There we go. We did this part, at least. At least. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. We almost did this part. God damn it. God damn it. Now we have that part. But do I want to work... Fucking hell. Might as well. Might as well, right? Might as well. Might as fucking well. Might as well. I already started with this bitch. Lower, raise. Okay, why do I have to point there to raise it? It worked slightly. Why? Why do I have to point there to raise it? What the fuck? Ah, God. That is one thing that does annoy me about this whole thing. That whole thing. Where the fuck is the raising part? There we go. Wait, wait, wait. I had it for a second. There we go. Fucking hell. Okay, that got done. Now we just go nice and slow, and then try to work on this as best we can. There we go. Oh. And oh, what is that? Ha ha ha. I mean, y'all know. We got that part done. We got that part done. Nice. Nice. Air conditioning. There we go. that's pretty much it for most of this. Yeah, this part, I guess we can kind of... Oh, please let me fucking... Okay, let's go higher. Okay, wait, I had it for a second. Alright, there we go. That's good. That's actually very good. Like, I like how quickly that's cleaning it. I like a lot how quickly that's cleaning it. Alright, that's how it's supposed to look. Nice. Ah! Well, that's that too. We need to do this part. We need to do this part. While we're down here, might as well do this part. I can do some of this stuff from down here. I like that. Not all of it, of course, but I can do, like, simplify some things from down here. Make it a bit easier myself before I go and do the other shit. Damn. Okay, I did a lot of that. I did a lot of it. Okay. That's interesting. Let's place you here, I guess. Raise, there we go. See, there we go. Look at this. Ah, let's go this way. No, fuck it. Let's do this. I've done this before. And we do that. Let's go this way. Oh, interesting. Didn't know that this thingy was here. Like that. So, we got that a little bit. Where else is this thing missing some shit? Am I missing something here? Sign arrow, I did a lot. Well, there's that there. Yeah, of course, but like... That'd be all that would... What the fuck? There has to be... Oh. There's that too here. But like... Where else is it? Is it glowing? Where's it? It's not glowing anywhere. But I still have something in the sign arrow that isn't working right. That isn't allowing me to finish. It's too bright for me to actually see where things are glowing. Oh, in this section. Okay. There we go. We got that done. Now you move the fuck out of the way because I'm going to be using something else here. I'm using that floor thingy. Yee. I guess I have to do this in order for it to work properly. Yeah, it's kind of what I have to do now. There we go. That worked. Cat is there. Got some pussy on the screen. Pussycat. 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 Can't do anything to the pussycat, unfortunately. Okay, we got that done. We got that done. Hey! That got done in a little in its own way. In a weird way, that got done. I mean, we're getting shit done, in a way. mean, it's a bit slow, but it gets things done. But I mean, it does get a lot more surface area without soap. I do like that about the floor, at least. Like, I can do this even if I wanted to. Or like, I could get a lot of surface area done without soap. At least when it comes to the floor. And I know this is like boring to most people, and I do apologize for boring you guys if you won't. But I've actually never stayed at a motel like that. The closest thing I stayed to a motel like that, I think, was at Circus in Las Vegas. That's pretty much as close to the motel you're gonna get for me. Oh no, wait, never mind. When I was younger, I did stay at a motel right in front of the, right on the strip, right in front of Treasure Island, before it got switched into this weird, like, whatever new show they had. I don't know if they still have those shows anymore. I haven't been to Vegas in a long ass time. Well, actually, to the Treasure Island part in Vegas. I did go to Vegas recently, last year. But, like, going and visiting places, I haven't been there in a long time, like, to actually visit and, like, gamble and shit. And we definitely did go to Treasure Island. But yeah, Treasure Island used to have a pirate show. Then it became some, like, sea siren show or some shit. That was, like... But before that happened, there was a motel, a small motel, right in front of the Treasure Island. Which was, like, interesting that they had a motel right on the strip. It wasn't very expensive either. And it wasn't, like you would think, like a roach-infested motel. It was actually well kept. For, I mean, as motels go, they were well kept. But yeah, it was... I'm as boring as normal? Well, thank you. I think. I guess. I don't know how to take that. I don't know how to take that. But yes, I'm not a very energetic person, so I guess it's not a bad thing. I don't know. Coming from a regular, I would take it as not a bad thing, but I don't know how to take it. But yeah, closest thing I say to a motel like this was the one that was like right in front of the Treasure Island. I think that was the closest one that I had. Joking? Okay. I was like, well, I did open myself up for that though. Even if you weren't joking, I did open myself for that, saying that I'm sorry for boring you guys. I kind of left myself open for that. So even if it was like true, I had no right to be offended. Because I was like, yep, kind of did leave myself open for that one. Bruh. But yeah, it was interesting. Because you know how usually, well, if you guys had ever been to the old school Vegas with, you know, Treasure Island having the pirate show, and because they literally have two pirate ships fighting against each other, and like cannon fire and that, well, simulated cannon fire with really fucking loud cannon fire and shit, several times a day. All we had to do is stand on the veranda or in the hallway or whatever veranda thingy, and we didn't even have to, like, since we were like right across the street, we didn't have to stand in that like big old crowd because we could see it right from the place where we were at. You know, because it was a 2-story motel. It was like one of those serious, basic motels. Had a pool and everything, so it was nice. But yeah, it was one of those that the second floor or story outdoor hallway was enough for us to see everything. Yeah, I do talk a lot more. Well, you have to. I can't just leave it quiet. And that's why I want to have this game in rotation. Like, keep this game in rotation instead of having it like Marvel Rivals, where I'm busy trying to fucking not die and failing at not dying and failing at winning, and then getting heated at failing at winning. Instead of having that all the time, I do like having some chats with you guys. I can answer questions more readily. I can keep track of the chat a bit better, so I do like it as well. And it's a more relaxing time. I mean, some people have freaking crazy ass lives, crazy ass stuff that's happening in their lives. It's nice to give people a chance to just relax a little bit with the sounds of whatever this is. well, of course, power wash as it is a power wash simulator. But this machine is very good for the floors, as you can tell. Very good for the floors. Now, what did I miss? That the it's still no first floor walkway. What did I miss here? What did I miss here? I had to miss something. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I will have to switch over to this one. Let's get this little section here. What? Fuck it, I'll use this. My guess is that's what's causing the problem. This little bit that I left here. That is what's preventing. Yep, that's definitely what's preventing it. Oh, and there's graffiti on there. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yep. There we go. I can see this here. You can probably do. Well, we do have that. But the motel pool floor is good. This motel front floor. That's not involved. Wait, is that included in it? Because if it is, some fucked up shit. Oh, that's included in it. So, okay, that makes sense. That being included in it does make sense. So that's why it wasn't working. Okay, that makes sense. When you think about it, it makes perfect sense. I do like that this thing gets through the grime so fucking fast. Like, look at that. Look at that shit. Well, fast, slow, it depends on the way you take it, but yeah. It's fast enough for me. I miss like the old school Las Vegas. Like, I'm not talking like the 60s Las Vegas, because the 60s Las Vegas had mobsters and shit. And I'm not gonna deal with that shit. I'm not gonna like fucking know. I don't miss the mobster era. But I miss the era after the mobster era, when it started becoming family friendly, and before it became whatever the fuck it is now. Very corporate, very stale. I remember when Circus had actual, like, circus shit going on. Like, you'd have, like, the first floor was gambling. Then the second floor was circus shit. I remember that shit. I don't know if you guys remember that shit, but I remember that shit. Like, I remember you could sit, they had like a big top type area. You could sit around. Below you were people gambling, but above you were people doing trapeze things, people doing that type of stuff. It was fun to watch. I liked it. But I was a fucking kid, so of course I'm gonna like that shit. Not everyone does, and that's why Circus and all the other ones had to change. Not everyone was into the whole thing of, well, actual circus shit. It was fun for a bit, but you gotta make money. And gambling makes you more money, so they removed a lot of that shit, and now it's all like gambling again. They don't have... For a while they did try, like, Las Vegas did try to do the family-friendly thing. But like I said, they didn't get enough money from it. So they're just like, fuck it, we'll go to our original shit, which is gambling, Sin City, all that kind of stuff. Interestingly enough, the county that Vegas is in is too populated for the actual sin. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nevada has a law that says that you can have, you know, hookers. You can have hookers, but it needs to be in a place that has a lower population, if that makes sense. That's why you have Reno and areas around Reno that can have hookers, but like not Las Vegas, not Sin City itself, from my understanding. The ladies of the night. Well, I mean, that doesn't stop them from announcing it, or like trying to advertise it. They do. They advertise them as escorts, but anyone who knows exactly what the fuck is going on there. And ain't no fucking escort. It's a different type of escort. They'll escort you to Splooge Town or whatever the fuck it's called. Patio umbrella hole. So that is that. And we have that. But yeah, escorts, just like, as in like the legit escorts, not like they sleep with you escorts, are not illegal in most places as far as I know. They're just companionship. But most just do not stop at companionship. You pay the extra little bit of price and you can get more. And that's why a lot of escorts are illegal in most places, because you're not supposed to do that. Companionship is different. The companionship ain't illegal. It's the stuff that happens when you pay a little bit extra that you didn't just want companionship. That's the stuff that makes it illegal. No, fuck this. Here we go. Instead of going the other way around, fucking what we're doing here. There we go. Let me refresh just in case. Doll Ben is right. They have those playing cards for advertising services. Yes, they do. There is that woman trying to do a paid dating app, not for escorts. Well, any paid dating app is gonna have escorts in there. Any dating app, period, is gonna have escorts in there. Any of them. There is an adult, what I call it, adult toy control app, that in the early days was just, you know, people trying to have fun with each other. Now, it's filled with escorts and people selling themselves for monies. And I'm like, god damn. Shit was different. Shit was different. But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how I know these things, but the squirrel has been around. The squirrel's been around places. Squirrel has seen things that the squirrel wishes that the squirrel didn't see. Like, seriously. Like in Japan. In Japan, technically, they're only supposed to offer butt stuff. But as with anything, you pay them more money, you get other stuff. And I don't have the money to pay for that shit. And even if I did, it's not the kind of stuff I like. I'm more demisexual. So that kind of stuff would never really work for me. I would need to spend several hours with the person, getting to know them, getting to feel more close with them in order to get in any way intimate with them. That's why, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to see it, that shit don't fly for me. It don't fly for me. It's not my thing. It never really has been my thing. I can't say I haven't tried it, because I tried it in Mexico City once, and it didn't work. It was just like, yep, nope. I'll pay you just for companionship, and that's it. It's like, yeah, we ain't doing shit. Because, nah, that's when I found out I was more demisexual. I ain't one of them horny dudes that just, like, can pay for somebody and just have sex and stuff. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. More power to you if you are that type of person, but I ain't. I found that out the hard way. I'm like, nope. I'm a demisexual motherfucker. Yeah, you pay the woman up front for a date. She talked about it possibly adding bidding. Oh, I can get that. I get that. That's more I guess that would be more companionship app. Because yeah, dating, I guess technically it would be dating. Doll Ben, but that would seem more like a companionship app. It would honestly seem more like a companionship app. Like, I guess there's a difference. There's a slight difference between companionship and escorts, and then doing the hanky-panky and all that kind of stuff. But I think technically, for legal reasons, they are a companionship app. I guess. Technically. For legal reasons, they are a companionship app, a dating app, whatever you want to call it. Although, I guarantee you, eventually, people are going to be paying for services rendered. We'll just call it that. Eventually. What services? A hug, of course. That's all I'm talking about. For TOS reasons, all I'm talking about is a hug. You're paying for a hug. A very long and very intimate hug. That's what's happening. For TOS reasons. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing else. No hanky-panky. Hanky-panky just means you're playing patty cake like you would find in the Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's all that's happening. Pop it in before bed. Upset right now. Got banned from a stream and I don't know why. You're good. You're good. You're good. I have gotten banned from streams from agency VTubers. And all I said was hi. Sometimes it is people that you don't know that somehow either think that you are someone else or know you from another place, don't like you for whatever reason. This is what happens to me. They don't like me for whatever reason, and I get banned from their people on this channel already know who banned me that way, and I don't blame them, the individual themselves. I blame the moderation team. The mods don't like me on her end, and that's why I don't raid them anymore. I used to raid them a lot. I don't raid them anymore because if the mods don't like me and I keep raiding, it can be seen as like harassment. So I'd rather not. You know what I mean? I don't want to be seen as a dude who harasses or anything like that. So yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not risk it. Maybe got banned for saying hump day on a Wednesday. It was a popular VTuber. Yeah, it's... Some people are extremely sensitive about some things. They legitimize these oversensitivities by saying it's because they've received harassment before and that type of stuff. But just because, in my opinion, just because you received harassment before doesn't make this person who is innocent, maybe the first time they've been on your stream, doesn't mean that they are actively trying to harass you. That is a very childish way of seeing things, and that, in my opinion, is a very closed-minded way of seeing things, and a very paranoid way of seeing things, which will lead to you being in a very always scared and in a not-so-good place. Like, hopefully nothing bad happens to the person. Never wish anything bad on anybody, but when you do that, you've shown that you have now become susceptible to people trolling you. And not me, but other people could easily see that as a reason to troll you from now on. Which is why, when it comes to people trolling me, because I've had people try to troll me, I just don't pay attention to them. Because the moment you show a troll that they have done something to affect you, that troll has won. You've given them the firepower that they look for, you've given them the attention that they look for, and yeah, you fucked yourself at that point. In my opinion. Just my opinion. But each person, having said that, each person can run their community and their stream however they want. It is not a democracy, it is a dictatorship. It sounds wrong, but it's not a democracy, it is an autocracy. The only person that really has any say in how things happen on their stream is the VTuber streamer themselves. Is a popular VTuber? Yeah, I don't know why you would get banned. Usually, like, here's the thing. There are people who will ban, just like, have something that's banned in their chat, and you as a newbie would not have known that. But you get banned immediately. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe in giving a person a chance. If they have shown that they are actually a troll, then they'll get banned without any kind of, you know, talking to them or anything like that. Like, oh, you're banned now. They'll just get banned. Why? Because, like I said, give them attention, and that's what they want. But if it's, like, for example, I think there was a person that, when I raided into yesterday, that told one of my community members, oh, you just said a banned phrase. And the community member apologized, and they're like, no, it's good. You didn't know it was a banned phrase. This is your first time here. It's just I've heard it so much that I just decided to ban it. That was a joke that, I guess, a joke that kept being said again and again, and they just banned it. But what did they do? They saw that my member, the member that was in the chat, was not a troll, and did not mean to say it in a trollish way. It's just a joke that they've heard 1,000 times before. So the person didn't say it again, and they weren't banned, as far as I know. They weren't banned from that community. So I really hate that you were banned, Jessica, from that community. It's really fucked up. Always don't feed a troll. Didn't say anything bad, just responding to a joke in chat. Said, ha, that's funny. Yeah, that person is overly sensitive. And even if it's a popular VTuber, I wouldn't, like, I have stopped watching certain popular VTubers because of their oversensitivity to jokes and their oversensitivity to certain things. Because I have had VTubers, for one joke, VTubers that I used to watch, go on a long-ass rant as to why that joke shouldn't have been said in their chat, and chastising their chat, and things like that, for a joke that could have just been ignored, and they could have moved on. That left me with a bad taste in my mouth, and yeah, I no longer watch that VTuber, because first impressions are everything. I think it was the second or third time I watched that VTuber, but it was like the fact that they went on for, I think it was like 20 or 30 minutes. I was like, yeah, you're paying too much attention to this. This is not the type of community I want to be a part of. This is not the type of community that I want to spend my time in. There are many, many more people out there who I can support in and, you know, deserve the support instead of, you know, someone fucking losing their shit over something like that. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. I absolutely hate when I do that. I pressed R, which is like switching from vertical to horizontal. And instead of switching from vertical to horizontal, I forgot that when you're doing the stuff that I'm just doing right now, it stops being vertical to horizontal and it just kind of clears things up. So that fucking sucks. But yeah, Moo Juice. Yeah. Apparently, that person has as the person already knew who you were talking about, they have a what is it? They're known for that, apparently. Dad joke about cows. Moo Juice? I've never seen Moo Juice. Let me know in the yeah, let me know in like Doll Ben, since you have, I think I have you on Twitter. Let me know on Twitter or on Discord or whatever. Okay. For milk, okay. So it must have been like a cow VTuber. Okay. I mean, yeah, like, okay, if it's a joke that's been overused, just do like what the other person, I'm not gonna mention the name, but the other person, like I mentioned the other VTuber that I raided into the other day, did. They're like, oh, that's a joke that I've heard too much, so I banned it. It's like, okay, and that's it. Like, oh, since the joke didn't come out, like the actual joke wasn't displayed, they just explained it, and that's actually very smart. Instead of letting it be displayed so people know what kind of joke it is that they don't like, they were just like, yeah, you know, it's been banned from chat. You didn't know though, so you're good. Of course. Now, if after finding out that that's the way it is, they decided to go and be a dick about it and like try to get them to respond in any way, shape, or form like that, then yeah, you can ban them at that point. But first strike ban, that's a little too much. But like I said, it depends on the VTuber, and it is unfortunately the VTuber things are an autocracy. It is not a democracy, so a lot of people will get banned for stupid reasons. Well, reasons that I find stupid. Reasons that I don't understand. Or, I think are like make no sense. A Scorpion VTuber? Oh, damn. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I think I know who you're talking about. And, that seems odd. Because, if she's the one that I'm thinking about, she's the one that got into, that had, a certain friend try to cancel her for supposedly lying about her health issues. And, that type of thing. Is that one? She has a Bingus cat as well. That one? Yeah. That's strange, because she usually doesn't do that. I would say that was like a heavy overreaction from her mods, I'm guessing. Because she usually doesn't do, like, I haven't seen her ban very many people. But if she's starting to get to that ban happy phase, yeah, it most likely was a mod. You can do a ban appeal and saying, hey, this is the first time watching. I didn't know that was a sensitive joke. I didn't know that was a sensitive thing. I do apologize. Because, like, it doesn't seem like it would make sense for you to be banned. Because, yeah, mods can be overly sensitive and overly protective of their Oshis. I have seen that happen way too many times. Where, like I said, that's how I got banned. A mod got overly sensitive because, you know, I do news. I'm known for doing news. I'm known for criticizing the agency that this VTuber is a part of. I haven't criticized the VTuber directly because I tend not to criticize VTubers very much. Because, you know, I'd rather go against the agencies for fucking up the VTubers. But because of my outspokenness against her agency, one of the mods, or maybe even her herself, I don't even know, but I'm going to assume it's the mods, decided to ban me from YouTube. How did I know I was banned from their YouTube? Well, I decided to go without an account to watch her stream because it wasn't a members only stream or subscriber only stream or whatever. And I chatted with my regular account, my, you know, this account where I do news, and it didn't pop up. My chat didn't pop up. What that means on YouTube is that you have been hidden from the channel, which is pretty much a channel ban. What, like I said, why I got banned, I don't fucking know. Overly sensitive mods is the only thing I can think of. But I do hope that it does get overturned because, like, I don't see. Like I said, she's not a sensitive one. Usually, I believe on Twitch, you can usually, after you've been banned, it'll have like a purple button on the screen that says where you say you've been banned, and if it doesn't let you watch them, because some of the people say anybody who's banned cannot watch my stream. Sometimes you'll have that. Sometimes you'll have to go into another part of Twitch. You can always Google it because it really depends. Yeah, she's always cracking jokes. Like, I think it was an overly sensitive mod who did that, I think. I don't think she's one who really, like, she doesn't care about most things like that. She's not, that's why I was like, she's not sensitive that way. Like, maybe, you could say it like if you made fun of her illness or anything like that, but like I've seen some pretty crass jokes on her stream by community members, and like, she hasn't had that issue. We time out people before we ban them. That's the rules. Yep, that was a rogue mod. Unfortunately, sometimes the rogue mods are the ones looking at ban appeals, so hopefully you can get someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, and someone who isn't an asshole to appeal your ban to. Because it'll just go to the ban appeal area. Sometimes mods are the ones that look at it. Sometimes, I think usually though, for the ban appeals, it is the actual streamer. So you can be like, I was responding to a joke. I apologize if it was a joke that is banned in the community. I was just responding saying that it was funny, that I thought it was funny. But, you know, I'm sorry, I'll be more careful. And usually, like, you're like, it's the first time I was watching you. watching your stream, usually they'll be like, oh, well, yeah, they'll give you another chance. It's not like you were saying you wanted to do this or that to them sexually or anything like that, which is what would usually get you a pretty big ban. It's just you were responding to something that was funny in the community that you thought was funny, you know, that kind of thing. So that's why I'm like, I have a feeling you'll be fine. If not, then oh well, there are other people that you can watch. Like I don't watch her consistently. I watch her occasionally. That's why like that whole shit surprised me. Like it really fucking surprised me. Nice. Oh, that's why the window wasn't done. There's stuff over here. Oh, never mind. That's done. We got the front. Well, what I want is want to get the front looking good, and then we'll worry about the back and sides and things like that. So. Ah! But yeah, I think, like, from what I've seen from, like, Fillion and Shondo and things like that, I think ban appeals do go directly to the creator. And yeah, you could just be apologetic and, you know, say it was your first time on the stream. You didn't know that the certain jokes were no, just basically you didn't know the joke you responded to was something that was not, because you just responded to the joke, you didn't make a joke. You know what I mean? God damn it, I just fucking did that again. You just saw what I did. I just wasted like fucking 2 minutes of this shit. Fucking bullshit. And I bet you that I'm not going to be able to get everything done here. Like, as well as I had before. I bet you. I fucking bet you. I know how this thing works. First time is usually the best one, and then after that, it gets all... Yep. I'm not going to be able to have it all done. Bullshit. Yeah, I did that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Because look, the R does that, and then like you can do that. That's why I trained myself to get used to that part, and I fucked it up. I still fucked it up. Which is, of course, it's Salvi you're talking about. Of course I'm gonna fuck shit up. Like I have a 3 strikes you're out rule here, unless it is doxing. Doxing is first time you're fucking out. No one doxes here. Or sexual harassment, you will get a timeout, maybe a 1-day timeout or something like that. There are certain things that get harsher punishments, but usually it's like a short timeout, then you do it again. It's a longer timeout, you do it again, you're banned for a while. You can appeal that ban, but I may or may not. I reserve the right to not let you back. We be fucking shit up all the time. Yeah, we do. We do. Like, people make fun of me all the time on this fucking place. I just fucking... I'm not a pansy about it. I get made fun of all the time by my people here. I am the joke of the community. But I'm not a pansy about it. And my mods aren't pansies about it. We just fucking enjoy ourselves. That's all we do. And yes, I've had a rogue mod in the past. Glad they're not around anymore, but I did have a rogue mod in the past. Who was extremely parasocial. And anybody who would talk to me in a certain way, because they were extremely parasocial, they didn't like it. And they banned people just for talking to me in a certain way. And that mod was quickly removed once I saw that happening. Because, you know, that's why you have mods, because you can't pay attention to everything all at once. You can't fucking pay attention to everything that's happening on your channel. You try to, but you can't. That's why you trust mods. But some mods know that, and they'll eventually just become rogue mods eventually. And that's where you have to be careful. Don't accuse anybody of a rogue mod, being a rogue mod in the ban appeal, but understand that that's most likely what happened. This has a lot of fucking spaces. A lot of shit. Holy fuck, dude. Okay, we got the stairs now. These things. wall here. That one's done. That's good. Now, I haven't done everything in the front. Like the roof up here, this part up here, haven't really done. So that is my bad. So that's done. That's good. These things aren't done anymore, so that gets done. And this one, well, let's see what we can do here. Damn, that's really fucking dirty. Holy shit. At least keep this looking nice.
Stop right there, criminal!
Ah! The fuck was that? Well, that happened. Let's do that. Yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. There we go. Oh yeah, we still have a lot of shit around here. So we have done most of this. But yeah, we need this. Oh, there we go. I think I'm gonna use the... Yeah, I'm gonna use the thingamadoobs here, this one. I mean... Kinda gets things done. Especially in these areas. Gets it done oh, there we go. Gets it done rather fast. There we go, we got that little section. Got that done. What's up with this little section here? What the fuck is up with that section? Okay, I had to do it that way. That was weird. Well, that's... See, look, there's like a little section I can't do. What the fuck? That was weird. It's like a section I couldn't do. What the fuck? That was very strange. Oh, and then I had the roof here. Oh, that's fucking lovely. Well, might as well do it right now, right? I mean, like, might as well. So we got that done. Well, that got done quickly. That's good. Damn. This is dirty as fuck. I think I actually did need this here for this one. And maybe not need it, but it definitely is helping a lot, as you can tell here. It's just cutting right through that grime. You can see right there, it's fucking cutting right through it. Look at that shit. I mean, it's technically supposed to be only for floors, but it's doing a damn good job at everything else. There we go. That's... Oh, for those who don't know what that's from Uruharushia. She used to be a member of Hololive. Right now she is Mike Neko. And she has a distinct scream. She definitely has a distinct scream. Where, of course, there, specifically, that scream came from her trying to work and play while she was, trying to stream. She was trying to stream Fall Guys. It was one of those moments when Fall Guys had like a lot of server issues. In the beginning, Fall Guys would have server issues where you would like queue up for a game and then it would drop you off the game. She had that happen to her like 3 or 4 times, and she had that scream. And I found the stream where she had that, copy that scream, and then had that happen. Yeah, so that was from Hololive Uruharushia. Look at this shit. Practically fucking cleaning everything. go. No, I fell. Well, that was unexpected. I mean, for me, it was unexpected. I mean, nice, for the most part. And that is from Freddy Fazbear's Five Nights at Freddy's. I was able to put that in there as well. Okay, oh, that's the part. That's the only part that I need to clean. Okay, makes sense. Well, you know what? Instead of trying to fucking get that done. There we go. I think I did everything here. And now we have this here. I mean, I might as well try to do this while I'm here, right? There we go. See? We got that done. And that's just a part. That's just a regular old part. And there we go. That's that side. This side. But yeah, the squirrel don't pay for hanky panky, not because he, well, number one, because he can't afford it. Number two, primarily because like I am demisexual. I realize that very quickly. That's why I could never do the one night stand thing either. You know how like in college, a lot of people would do like one night stands, or like meet somebody, have the sexy time with them, and then go off and do their own thing and not even care about it. I can't do that. Because it's just like I'm very much a demisexual person. I need that, not necessarily like full on connection, but I need to know you a bit better than just like what one night stands would allow. Because it's like, things ain't working. Like they literally, the equipment doesn't work if I don't have that demisexual type of thing going on. That semi-connection at least. It's weird. I mean, it's cool for it to be that way, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it feels kind of odd sometimes to be that way specifically. Sometimes you feel like you're missing out. Demisexual is, from what I remember it being, it is pretty much you need to have some type of connection. It's within the sexuality spectrum, asexuality spectrum. Individuals experience sexual attraction only after forming a deep emotional bond with someone. Acts as a bridge between sexual and asexual, prioritizing intimate connections over casual attraction. A lot of people can do the casual stuff, you know, meet you, and then after a night be able to have the sexy time. I can't really do that. I can't. Believe me, I tried. I can't. It's just like, nope. Like I said, the equipment don't work. The equipment don't work if I don't get some kind of, at least, attraction going there. Oh, there was a little part here. Didn't even know that. There we go. Yeah, you do slay King. Yeah. I wish I slayed more, but I don't. But it is what it is, as they say. Like, dating works for me, but it's like, number one, I'm a mess in general. Two, I'm just like very much so a shy guy as well. I'm autistic, I'm shy, I have ADHD. Everything fucks me over. trying to get shit going. Everything fucks me over. And it's not like, oh, I'm autistic as an excuse. Nah, dude. People who know me know that I'm not lying. Because, like, I am just, like, fucking... even people who watch me here are like, I am clueless when it comes to a lot of shit. Shit that everyone's like, oh, this makes sense for me. I'm like, huh? Like, I don't get it when it comes to the social stuff, social interaction type stuff. It's like literally like speaking a different language to me. And social cues, oh fuck me with social cues. Like I'm just like, holy shit, dude. I'm not good with that shit. I feel like there's like a fucking song somewhere. I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, it's like, I wish I didn't have what I have, but I've had it since I was little. I do remember that. It's just, when I was small, you were seen as being very behind stuff, and you'd be on the short bus, if you know what I mean. You'd be on that special bus. That's where they would put you. Special classes, etc. I'm what used to be called Asperger's, but now it's called highly functioning autism. Right? Like I went to school. I get magna cum laude in my freaking university. I did well. I graduated with honors and all that kind of good stuff. I was in the gifted magnet in school, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, when it comes to social interactions and social shit, I am a fucking idiot. I'm an absolute fucking idiot. And I'll admit that. I know I'm going to remind him he'll go on another 2 or 3 hours and not get any editing done. Highly functioning too, same social things, gave me hives. Yeah. Just need to let you know that you're 6 minutes over the 3 hour. What the fuck? I didn't even know. Oh, damn. 3 hour mark, don't know if you have any editing. Yeah, I need to do editing. Holy fuck. Yeah, no one's perfect, very true. See, these games are good. Because I get distracted and I get to chatting with you guys. I do like these games, but I didn't even realize it was 3 hours in, over 6 minutes into the 3 hour thing. I did not know that. But let's take a look at what we've done so far. Before we leave, of course. We've done this. We have done most of the front facade, most of it. We've done all this here. We've done all this here. We've done all this here. So we need to start doing the side facade. There's a side facade. Someone is in this here. There's a back facade. There is this area here. There's that roof up there that we're going to have to do eventually. We're 64% done. 64% done. We're not all the way done. But you know what? Fuck it. Before we leave, we need to finish this part. What the fuck? There we go. See? There we go. And this part here. I was like, it just seems out of place to just leave that there. Just like, what the fuck? See most of the other front facade, and this part is like the bad part? What the fuck? So yeah. There we go. See? We got that stuff done. But yeah, no, thank you, Yukari One Blitz, Zenny, Mandra-san, Jessica, everybody who popped in, stayed here, all y'all who are lurking. Really do appreciate y'all. I do love doing this, and I see that you guys like it too. So I might start doing more of this where we're just chatting. You guys can ask any questions. You guys can distract me so that I go over the 3 hour limit. It's a self-imposed limit because I usually do editing and stuff like that. So it is more of a self-imposed limit. So yeah, we're going to not going to raid into the person that you mentioned because they are out right now and active and all that kind of stuff. We're going to raid into on the Twitch side into let's see, we'll raid into let's see. We'll go into Octavio from Hollow Stars. You don't have to raid into anyone that I'm going to that I'm raiding into. You don't have to raid into anybody at all, period. They are with Hollow Stars. Let me actually see if I can raid into that. Because that's one thing we have to see. Take care, of course. And like I said, do the oh yeah, it does allow it. Okay, perfect. I'm allowed through. Do the ban appeal. Look it up. Do a ban appeal. I think that's going to be the best way for you to go through things. Let them know, you apologized. You had only responded to a joke that was on there. You didn't know that it was, anything bad in the community. It was your first time watching. Just however you want it to be, but let them know that you do feel bad for the whole situation, and that, let them understand in whatever way it is that you won't be doing this again, or you didn't know about the rules and that kind of stuff, or whatever you want to put in there. Because something that I say may not actually help you. So you think about it, you put it out there, and hopefully it will work out for you. I hope so. Let's see here. We will take a look at someone around here. Let's see. We will send you to... let's go with Obake Pam. Let's go with Obake Pam on the YouTube side. Octavio, of course, take care of yourself. Be well. Get yourself your after-stream care. What I mean by that is self-care. Take care of yourself the best possible way. And, like I said, you don't need to raid into anyone that I sent you to. Take care. Salty Dog, I know you prefer when I raided into, like, other streamers. Just wanted to try this time, see if it works. Thank you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Be well. Love each and every one of you. Take care, take care, take care. And for the YouTube side, I am going to be sending you guys out there. Holostars normally allows you to raid them. They're also on the approved list. I have corporate... Okay, cool. Have a wonderful good night, every single person here. Take care of yourself more. Like I said, that's the most important part of the whole thing. That you guys take care of yourselves. Be well, thrive, all that kind of good stuff. Appreciate you. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Next time being tomorrow morning, pretty much. Because Fridays I do mornings. So take care of yourself. Bye-bye.